Family Ties. We're here today. I'm the co-host. Welcome everyone.
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourselves. We'll start with Chris here. Go ahead.
Chris, what's good with y'all?
G4, you know the vibes.
Young Joe the Flow. You feel me? It's in the letter. It was good with y'all.
And then Keon sliding in the frame right quick.
All right. So the first topic we'll start off with today is the top 3 most influential West Coast artists of the last 10 years. Who would like to start? Anybody would like to start?
I'll start. Shit. My pick is Nipsey Hussle.
In order to?
Oh, gotta be in order?
Yeah, it gotta be in order.
Let's make it tough.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, I had to pick my top 3.
Yeah,
just
Top
order
3
is
most
one.
influential West Coast artists of the last 10 years.
In what ways?
Okay. So
Influence? So, you see people... Well, it's what influence means to you. You could say your requirements when we get to cooking. But personally to me, I think if you're influential, niggas are taking your flow.
Right.
So they're trying to rap like you. I think the swag, you feel me? And then also like your traction in the culture to the West. So we're not really even worried about what niggas in New York think about this music. Atlanta thinking about this music is really like, and no disrespect to them, but also it's just like what we think in the West Coast. We all West Coast niggas. What was influential? Like we've been outside. What did you hear outside? I think those are some of my credentials if that helps.
Alright, so Nipsey, Roddy Rich, and I'll say YG. Cause YG came out 2014, so
Okay.
yeah, so that's not in order. So I'm gonna say Nipsey first, then that's hard to do between Nipsey and YG because YG is
Go ahead, speak up. Let's talk about this.
Go ahead. It's like, cause not Nipsey, YG at the party scene. You know what I'm saying? You go to a party out here, man. You go to the beach, anywhere where it look like it's live. You gonna hear YG.
Type shit.
You feel me?
I mean, shit. Me and my boy D9 right over here, and Joe. We was all, and George, damn, we was all in high school together at the same time. Nigga, you couldn't go to no house party and not hear YG.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that shit had every function. That shit had everything going crazy.
It was mandatory.
Like, YG had to be played. But,
Only song bitches throwing ass to, you feel me?
yeah, when YG come on, bitches is definitely shaking ass on something crazy. I hope he's 60 seconds.
We made
That's crazy.
George, you look like you was questioning something. Was it the YG portion, the Roddy Rich? What was?
It's Nipsey Hussle. Sorry.
You don't feel like
Whoa,
you don't feel like. And hold on,
I
R.I.P.
take.
R.I.P. I think I don't know if we're correct. We're filming this on Easter Sunday, but they said that this is the is it an anniversary or something?
Yeah, it's 6 years. Since
Yeah,
it's been
6
gone,
years. So
yeah.
R.I.P. to Nip, real shit.
One. YG is leagues more influential than Nipsey Hussle is, and I will stand on that to the day. Before Nipsey died, right? Who was listening to Victory Lap? And hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me when I say this. Hear me when I say
I'm hearing
You know me. I listen to more like mainstream stuff than y'all. Y'all are like more rap purists than me.
Yeah.
So like y'all are not the common rap listener. You guys are not the common like hip hop like.
And that's
people
why we
take it
need
in.
you here.
And like for you to be influential, your name has to be everywhere. Like people who don't even listen to rap will know who Drake is. You feel me?
But we're talking in terms of the West Coast.
People from the West Coast, right? Even the most basic ones who listen to Kendrick, he's from Cali. They'll listen to Roddy Rich, they'll listen to YG. But the common rap fan out here is not listening to Nipsey Hussle in 2024. They was not listening to him before he died. His views, his listens shot up almost like 50% after he died. You feel me? And those are from new fans. Those not just from the old fans. Because if you're influential, your old fans are listening to you. Those are from people who didn't know who he was. You feel me? He did get nominated for that Grammy that year, which he lost. By the way. I'm not hating. Which he lost.
Stepping on the man.
I'm not hating. It's just like when he had died, and I was like, y'all are not Nipsey fans for real. Like I'm cool with Nipsey. I like some of his songs, but like I was not a a hardcore fan like I was for YG, but when he died, they was acting like, oh, he's the
Okay.
greatest rapper from
Okay.
California. Oh, he did a lot for his community. I'm like,
Yeah.
he had one
Okay.
studio album. You can't be the most influential
It's-
rapper
it's-
with one
it's
studio album.
Definitely boosts all his shit.
I mean,
I ain't really listen to bro like that. You feel me? But like off of influence, just from the West Coast, yeah, he is probably like I wouldn't say top 8, probably top 5. You feel me? If it's like a lot of rappers,
He's
but,
not more influential than YG at all. You feel me? I could say we're talking about in the last 10 years from 2024
Yeah.
to 2014. You feel me? There are a lot of people who claim California who have a little bit more influence in pop culture and social media than Nipsey Hussle. You feel me?
So, in all fairness, name your 3.
I'll say Kendrick for sure.
No, it's 10 years though.
Wait,
It's
hold on.
10 years.
Let him do
Oh,
it.
man. Like, I would have definitely said Kendrick.
Even in 10 years, Damn dropped 10 years ago, and that was an influential album. People listened to that. Mr. Morale came out, a year or two ago. That's pretty influential.
Yeah, it was actually the highest rap selling album of last year, which is something I learned since our last podcast.
You're the sales guy.
I'm the sales
He's
guy.
the sales guy.
And when you think about influence, are you like, is this person just a good rapper that I like? Or is like, is influence just a good thing or a bad thing? Is
Okay,
people
okay, I
hearing?
get what you're saying.
Because controversial, right? Blueface is from California. You've heard about him for the past 6 years, every day, every topic. Not even dropping music. His shows he had, his stuff with Rashawn, you feel me? People rapping like him, people having him on their stuff. That's pretty influential. And I would be saying that.
I can't argue with him.
Well,
I can't
I
argue
feel
with him
like
though.
Blueface is more entertainment than influential.
But they have there's a new genre of
he's
these
a funny
TikTok
nigga that
rappers.
got hoes and got bitches doing whole bunch of goofy shit.
But like his like not on beat style, there's a lot of TikTok rappers that rap similar to that because it got out there.
For sure, you different.
And I would say it's the past 10 years strictly, Blueface has been more of like a talking point than Nipsey has. So if we're talking influence, bad or good, he would kind of be over there than Nipsey. If you said 20 years, then there's more of a case rap. In the past 10 years.
I will say this. My cousin just moved in with me and he came from Indiana. And when I was like, what West Coast rappers do you know? Blueface did come up, but so did Nipsey Hussle. So I will give you a credit on the Blueface influence part. I was a little surprised by that. Because maybe outside of the state, people think we're YG, Blueface, Nip. I would say those are probably the ones people think of. D9. I was gonna ask you because you hip on underground like me, and so is you, Joe. As far as the West Coast goes, didn't Frosty have the flow before?
Bro, I was just gonna say that because before he got locked up, Frosty was killing the game before he got locked up. Then that's when Blueface came because they got the same flow. Basically, he took his shit. That's what I was gonna say Frosty.
What about Hardini?
Hardini.
I mean,
He had a solid 2015, 2014.
He went crazy.
Super solid.
that Sloothies, what was he got? I know that Sloothies put him on the map for sure. That was like all this shit. He probably had over like at least not over 2 million, but probably up. Like, he upped it for sure.
Yeah.
On views on that Sloothies shit.
On the radio with it.
Yeah. No.
He
Hardini
actually did I think he did a video at Blueface house.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think seen some shit like that. Oh God.
And then I guess I'll ask you, what are your top 3?
Ooh. I'll say Draco.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Yes. Like, get up, bro. Like, get up in the fuck.
I ain't gonna like. I mean, he liked it. Like he was the hottest before he died. Like he was like no nigga was doing shit like that. Like I mean, like only thing I could compare him to is the nigga. I think he's from Memphis, Rio the OG.
Yeah.
Only nigga compared to like they be like they really like that. But Draco. I'll say Nip and I say Mozzie.
You just named my 3.
Damn,
you named
I
my
forgot
3.
about
I was letting you cook. You named out 3. Because those 3 people, but it's hard. For 2, for 2, I would need to do Nip/YG. But Mozzie, those 4 niggas, bro.
Has to be there.
Those 4 niggas you heard everywhere. If you lived in California, at some point in time they had a crazy
The
run.
only reason why I didn't say YG because like
R.I.P. Draco too.
It's just like I said, that nip death, you feel me, just boost, it's just like, you feel me, just put him over, you feel me, but like, YG is up there for sure, like, it's like the one.
He's the biggest out of the West, probably, but most influential, nigga, I agree. You name my 3, I fuck with you. You name my 3, bro, because Mozzie was really like that.
So not to harp on this Nip thing, wait, I'm with a lot of rap peers right here. What makes Nip so influential to you guys? And this is not a joke.
Well, let me do that for you.
Thank you.
So, it's like this, bro. Nipsey Hussle started with a song that was about his gang, right? That was like one of his biggest tracks. It's called Hustle in the House, right? And for a man to go from a regular gang member, doing gang member shit, to being a leader of his community, walking and helping people. Like, he literally died because he was trying to keep it at home. He was trying to make his money at home. He was trying to do everything he did in the community that he tore down at one point. So, for me, the reason why he's the most influential of the last 10 years for me, he'd be the top of my list. Him, then it would go, what's his name, Tyler, the Creator. Then it would go YG.
Damn.
So
that's a great list, bro.
That would be my list, because each of those artists not only gave back to their community, they started at the bottom. They started as people that, some people did not like, and have changed their entire, selves and personalities, and are now more of a positive influence. So for me with Nipsey, like I said, Nipsey died on a soil that he was trying to help. He died from somebody that looked just like him. Not even just on no black shit, but like a legit 60 crib snitch nigga, but nonetheless, somebody that looked just like him that he was trying to help. So for me, it's like the influence is, you may not like his music, it may not have touched you like that, pause. Right. But he literally, like how he looks, tattoos, everything, the way he walked, that's how gang members moved. But when you heard him speak, it was like he went to Harvard. But he didn't. He just read books and learned this on his own. He just was himself. You feel me? Like, there's very few people you meet in your life where they're just, I want to inspire. I want to help. I want to build up. I don't want to destroy. And you come from a community that destroys itself on a rotational period, where it's nothing but that. And he's not on no Kendrick shit where it's like, Kendrick, that's, cartoons and cereal. He didn't really do that. He indulged some, but he didn't really do that. He really did everything you can do in gangbanging, and then was like, this isn't worth it. Let me go and build my community because I tore it down. I hurt people, so let me go heal people now. So he built up a situation that was, at the time, nobody was trying to help Slauson Avenue. No one was trying to help LA in general. He did a lot for LA that still goes on to this day. His store is one of the biggest revenues that you would probably have in LA, in that area. So it's like, you create jobs, you create employment for, gang members. As a person that has 2 brothers that have felonies, I remember how hard it was for them to find jobs. And that's something they don't tell you about, is after they did their time, after they try to, get right and not do what they were doing that put them in that situation, no one's helping these people. No one's giving them any choices to actually change the way that they're doing things. He was sitting there saying, you did your time, come over here, let me help you. Let me not let you go back to doing what you were doing. Because niggas sell drugs when they get out of jail because they have to make money. This is a world that lives off money, especially in America. You can't keep sleeping on the couch. You can't keep being at your mom's house. You, especially as a grown-ass man. So it's like, he took these people and went from a stand where he was outside, literally with just 2 tables, his brother, with a lockbox of money in one of the worst parts of LA, selling shirts and mixtapes, to buying that corner where he stood and sold those mixtapes and shirts. He's an inspiration for many people that seen him grow and become what he became. Because there's a bunch of artists from LA, but name one that did that. It's hard. I love Kendrick. Kendrick ain't doing that. I love YG. YG not doing that.
YG a better rapper, probably.
Yeah.
Got more guys,
But
probably more money.
when it comes to
but that more influential is Nip over YG.
exactly, so when it comes to that, he walked what you said. He walked in those shoes. He did his 10,000 hours, right? And at the same time, he came back to his brothers and was like, "There's a better way. We got to be better." And he actually did better. He died trying to do better. Because if he was his old self, he up stick, and I think he's still here. But because he wasn't, he was able to be killed in that situation because he didn't have a gun. Anybody that would be in that area, I'm not from LA, I'm from Lancaster, but all my family's from LA. Nobody on that corner without no pistol. Ain't nobody on that corner without no heat. So that showed you how comfortable and how far away he was from his original self. And to me, that's the biggest inspiration you can be is, I started where you at, but my finish line is better. And this is only 36 years of life that we're talking. This ain't a 15-year-old man. This is a man that lived to 36 years old. And that was it. And that was when his book closed. And when his book closed, he was already on something that was way better than what he was before.
Yeah, I guess it really depends on the term of like influence, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was telling Keon, like I met YG 3 times in my life.
No,
I did
YG or Nip?
Oh, I'm sorry, Nip.
Yeah.
I mean, I met Nip 3 times. So I did a club promoting around that time. I met him like 2 times in LA and 1 in San Diego. And one of I think the third time I met him when he was down here, like the week before he died or whatever. We was in the back. We was just like talking and stuff with all those people. And I was like, YG. I was like, Nip, stop me. I was like, I'm sorry. I was like,
He wanted to meet YG so bad.
I was like, yo, spot me 10 bands. He's like, oh, they don't mean the same if you don't work for it. You feel me? I'm like, what's my philosophical ass nigga? Like,
that nigga told you the marathon.
Work for him.
That's a smooth way to say no. That's a smooth way to say no, nigga.
I'm about to start trying that shit. You won't feel the same if you don't work for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But nah, I guess, yeah. He do sound like a great guy. I'm not gonna take away any of that stuff from him. But you know, I guess when you say like in California, I guess then that is a good case for him to be among them. You know, of the last 10 years because he only did die like 6 years ago. So that does make sense. You know, for the education on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I get both of you guys' perspectives because like your perspective comes more with like how his influence is affecting the lives of people, and also with George's point, I feel like his is more on the side of influential, I guess, in music. And that's why influence is a hard-ass conversation. It's subjective. Because I don't feel like I hear a lot of people rapping like Nip, and that's one of the big reasons I chose Draco as my number one, right? Because I feel like, nigga, there's a million baby Dracos now. Like, it's undeniable. Like, nigga, the California sound is now a Draco. Like, everybody, they looking for the net, and it'll never be, because we know the truth. But, R.I.P., man. But, Joe, we didn't get yours.
Yeah.
So, for mine, I say probably 1, Tyler, 2, probably Nipsey, and then 3 for me, for like my personal favorite, probably Slowby. So,
Ooh, yeah. I thought you was gonna say Briz.
Yeah, but it's still like the same kind of era, like the same sound. So like it ties in and to like a kind of like just that time. So yeah, even now.
Quick little point. I remember having this conversation with people like back in the day. There was like Nip is a legend, and I was like, can you be a legend? Like with everything that's legendary about you, not pertaining to music, you know? Because he sounded like a great guy. Like if he wasn't a rapper, he would be a great guy. Like not taking that from him, he would be a legend.
Wait,
I'm not. Like he would be a great guy.
No, I'm saying he'd be a great dude.
Wasn't a rapper.
Like if he wasn't a rapper and all the stuff he did for his community, he just did that. He just did all that stuff. Like he would be a legend in his community for sure. There are people like that, you know.
Yeah.
But when they were talking about legends, I was like, is his like discography, does that make him a legend in the rap game? Because at the time we were talking about is XXXTentacion a legend in rap as opposed to Nipsey. Like if this is a legend, is this one not? You know.
My personal answer, and sorry to cut you off, it would be just off the fact that he sold that many records independently, and this is just from the perspective as an independent artist, was it 1,000 CDs for $100?
Yeah.
Nigga, we're past 60 seconds.
Yeah, you good.
Anyways, I know, bro. 1,000 CDs for $100, bro, and to sell those bitches out as an independent artist, bro, that's crazy. Like that be
You still put it on that piff. Like you was still able to get it for free, and niggas still went to go buy his
yeah,
shit.
you had a conscious decision. And
right.
at that point, like you getting just bread off. That's influential to any type of independent artist right there. Cause and that's legendary as an independent
just
artist.
doing that alone,
And it set a trend for people to follow suit later. So I would say, and then here's another thing. When you talk on the legend thing, right? The dying part and how you are after death is a big thing too, right? Because like you're kind of saying like that because he died, the shit went up, but there's also plenty of people who have died that it didn't go as crazy. You feel me? And their whole message and everything didn't go as crazy. Like his shit did go insane and it spread. So I would say, even with the death, he's a legend. Like there's a lot of niggas that die and they become legends, and you kind of just got to deal with it.
Yeah. For me, it was like to piggyback off what he was saying. His death caused a ceasefire in LA. Motherfuckers that's been beefing since the beginning of gangbanging, right? These motherfuckers were like, for the next week, since he died, we ain't gonna beef. We gonna walk to his memorial. We gonna say our, thanks. We gonna say our apologies, so on and so forth, and we gonna walk. These are Hoovers. These are Bloods. These are, gangster Crips in enemy territory. Hey, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You feel me? Like he had.
I was surprised by that.
He shut LA down. Like when that shit happened, I can't stress this enough. When that shit happened, like I'm getting called from my family, like I can't drive nowhere because people are in the streets. Like look how quick they found old boy. Other gang members was like, that nigga over there, we gonna go get that nigga. He gotta deal with this. You feel me? Otherwise he gonna be on a shirt. Otherwise he's gonna be on a shirt or he gonna go to jail. Which one you want? And he ended up picking jail. But it was like that situation alone to be able to do on some damn near Kobe Bryant levels of pausing LA. Is crazy. Motherfuckers are over here. You got the nation in line. You got people flying in to LA just to come and be like, I'm sorry to Lauren and to his kids, so on and so forth. Like just to say sorry, just to give, thanks to whatever he did is crazy. You haven't personally. I had not seen that since we had like world leaders, like the Martin Luther Kings, the Malcolm X's of the world, where you had people like that, Biggie and Tupac deaths and stuff like that. Like you silly.
Oh Lord.
Meek
Mandela.
Oh yeah.
Meek
Mandela.
You don't see that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, no offense. But there's other rappers, like he said, that's died where their music did go up, but it was like, it went up, but then it went to normal. Nipsey, if you've noticed, since he's died, it's almost like LA was like, let's get better. Even though I'm not saying they're continually doing that.
Oh no, these niggas
it's just
wild.
Exactly,
bro.
But the influence
crazy.
The influence of him is still in the essence. You feel me? Even when you see it with certain rappers, like I don't even see when it comes to the older rappers, at least, them being as active in bullshit anymore since he died. Like I remember YG being active in bullshit, the Game being active in bullshit. Like they were active in that shit. After that, it seemed like most of them niggas were like, you know what? Let me just sit back. Let me relax. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me chill out. So I think it even had an effect on the older people. You feel me?
Yeah.
The young cats gonna do what they do, because especially with this, this world, shit lasts 10 seconds in their mind and then it's gone. You feel me? They got the squirrel mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like the moment the next thing comes, it's up. You feel me? So, but I just think his you see many murals. And it's in other territories where it probably shouldn't be, and it's not being defaced. You know what I'm saying? When it is, motherfuckers getting hurt. Yeah, motherfuckers getting hurt. You feel me? So it's like, it shows you that that's his influence. It's like, we know him as a gang member, but he lived on this earth as a man, and he died on this earth as a man. Simple as that. You feel me? And a lot of people wish for that kind of death, I think.
I didn't think of it like that. Yeah. Alright.
Let's clap.
But on to the next topic. We had, and this was my topic for today, 3 other music genres that you guys listen to that is not hip hop or rap. If you guys don't have any, that's fine. You could do 1 or 2 if it's only 1 or 2. But if you do have 3, you can go ahead and name. We can start with whoever want to speak up first.
Let's do that end of the couch. Let's
Do
get
the
you guys.
couch.
Let's get you guys active in this bitch.
Shoot.
They might have to chill out with
Niggas
that.
For me, like I say like alternative music, grunge, like the basic thing I like to say is like Nirvana, Kurt Cobain and stuff. But like even like X, like that's where he's been like the most like influential for me. Where like he just merged everything for me. So like even now like Playboy, he's kind of in that genre for me now. Radiohead, but so yeah. So I say like just mostly like alternative, I guess.
Alright,
Yeah, that's what you be slapping.
Hey, bro, it can go crazy, do numbers.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Shit.
Yeah, that's the stoned end of the pod over there.
Facts.
These niggas is high.
I just be listening to most of this rap and hip hop though. You feel me?
You look like a Mazda nigga.
Nah, we
La, la,
gonna,
la.
nah, we gonna do top 3 rappers. I could do top 3, but not
You trying to bring
What's
back
your
the
top
rap?
3? I'm curious.
top 3. I mean, I got top 5.
Yeah, yeah,
you feel me? But that's
Can we do a top 5 for bro?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
top 5. Shit. I'll say Dirt, Future, No Cap, Young Boy. Why you don't fuck with Young Boy?
Bro, I'm not trying to get this pod shut up.
Yeah.
You gotta love Young Boy.
I'm with the ignorance, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. With the ignorance.
Shit. And I'll have to probably throw in Uzi in that bitch. Yeah, Uzi.
But you don't fuck with the R&B or nothing? Just hip hop for you?
Nah, I fuck with R&B. I was just thinking like, you feel me, like around my house, my mama and shit,
Yeah.
the car and shit. I just can't really think
Yeah,
of
R&B,
things
soul,
like that.
shit.
R&B, yeah,
Yeah.
little jazz and shit like that. You feel me?
Alright. You be listening to this.
You know, your grandma, yeah, old ass shit, your grandpa and shit, yeah.
That's your heart.
What about you, George? Top 3 genres.
I do listen to R&B.
Okay.
R&B a lot. Some like alternative rock, you know.
Mhm.
I love Deftones. If you know, you know. I listen to like some pop music, you know, like whatever, like beyond like alt rock, like just like growing up, like watching wrestling and stuff. A lot of the theme songs were like alt rock themes, and so I would go and listen to them and listen to a little bit more off of that. R&B, like you said, growing up with older people, like you listen to a lot of that, and it's kind of like they end their time with rap sometimes, so like it's there, you know. And there's a lot of like that odd stuff, because like X did get me into like that group of people that listen to all those odd stuff, like, oh, if you like this, then you'll like this, you know.
Type shit. Like listeners also find interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris?
Man, R&B, gospel, because you know I grew up in the church, so
Yeah.
definitely gospel, but gospel be slapping.
Oh, that too. Gospel too.
Like when
Kirk Franklin.
Kurt.
That
Yeah,
nigga
Kurt.
strong.
like you know,
CeCe Winans.
you can't have ass gospel. You know what I mean? You gotta really.
You doing it for
You
God.
gotta
This shit can't be
You
whack.
feel me, oh God.
Hell yeah! Like, the lyrics gotta hit, the music gotta hit, the singers gotta sing. So
And they
you know, so it's an easy pick. But
There's gospel like hip hop and gospel R&B as well.
You said
Then there's like gospel hip hop.
Oh yeah.
Like
I'm not too. I like some gospel rap. I'm not the biggest fan because sometimes they be on there. I'm a gospel gangster. Like, I ain't trying to hear that. Like, I'll bang for Jesus too, but not like that, dog. Like,
Not game
you
bang
feel
for
me?
Jesus.
Like,
Definitely.
How you feel about Lecrae though?
I like Lecrae.
Okay.
Yeah, I like.
I think he's
Lecrae,
one of the
definitely.
ones that does that genre
Definitely,
decent.
yeah. I don't listen to too much of them, but you know, when I hear them, I'm like, you know, first listening, you like, oh, this nigga was rapping, and then you like, oh, he ain't cussed about the record. Oh shit.
Type shit.
You know what I mean? And then you listen more, and you like, oh, you know, he talking about God and all that. So, but soul for sure, cause my mom, you know, she grew up. My mom is 60, man. I hate to put her age out there like that, but she is though. So you know, grew up like Motown and you know all that shit. Jackson 5 for sure. You know, we Indiana. You know,
No, that's my favorite genre of music. Is like probably that Motown. Any like 70s soul is probably my favorite genre of music.
Definitely, and you know, soul just carries over to R&B for sure. It's you know, it just you know they talk about different things in R&B. They get more you know lustful in R&B.
Yeah.
But you know. That shit, you know, it calms me down sometimes because, you know, rap be having me ready to go up a nigga ass every 10 seconds, you know? Sometimes I just gotta hear some shit that's just, you know, that just sound free, you know?
It's good for your soul.
Good for your soul,
Yeah.
for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so
That's me.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, sir.
So, rock music, I actually like rock music more than hip hop. Yeah, I listen to mostly rock music, from regular rock music. The only thing I don't fuck with is punk rock, but I fuck with metal, grunge, like they were saying, some alternative rock, but like I listen to like real metal bands like Disturbed and so on and so forth. Like, but second would be R&B, and then I also listen to folk music. So yeah, I listen to folk music. Like, so these ones I listen to folk music because it's more of like a getting away from violence for a second. It's almost like sipping tea and watching the waves. Like it's just, you know, it's something that's completely different. Yeah, it's something that's completely different than what I'm usually on because I ain't gonna hold you. Like I am a very, very toxic person when it comes to music. Like I'm a nigga that wake up at 7 a.m. NBA YoungBoy's coming through my head. Like, yeah. I'm putting on Beam the moment I wake up, bro, I'm going up. Like, you feel me? So it's like, when I need a break, like a detox from that shit, that's when I'll be like listening to other genres and shit, like rock music, so on and so forth. But yeah, I be raging out like a motherfucker and shit. So. But yeah, those are probably mine. What about you, bro?
As I mentioned earlier, I definitely soul is top for me. Marvin Gaye's my favorite artist overall, all time. I love him. Like, there's never a day I can't listen to Marvin Gaye. And then after that, it would be 80s pop. So like Elton John, Prince, Mike, Rick James. All of that's my second favorite. The Whispers, like just crazy groups and. Damn, that might be number 1 and 2 is just like damn near intertwined for me because the 70s to 80s is just amazing as far as singers. It's just Donna Summers. Just yeah, like I'm a geek for that shit, bro. Just yeah. So that 1 and 2 basically, and then 3 would have to be hip hop. But outside of those things, of what I listen to, I listen to a lot of subgenres of hip hop. If that makes sense. So that's like, and R&B of course, but like subgenres of hip hop. So of course you got like your conscious ass shit, and then you got your ignorant shit, then you got your like, oh, what the fuck is this? And then my shit's everywhere inside of rap. So when I say rap, nigga, I listen to every part of it.
Heard.
And shit.
I'm tapped in.
Yeah, shit, bro. Everything.
Yeah.
So, for the people that did have other choices, who's your favorite artist of those genres that y'all like the most?
Can I choose like a 3 or? Like,
Nah, whatever you want. 1, 2, 3, you can do whatever many amount you want.
Alright. So for like just different like types of rap, I say Earl. For all the way back to like the 70s, like kind of like borderline 80s, David Ruffin. He's up there for me. Should go there.
He's a man.
RP Tam Terrell too. And I ain't lie, gotta be out there for you. So,
I feel that.
yeah.
X is like a rapper or like alternative.
Alternative.
He's alternative.
Yeah, XXXTentacion, right?
That would be my choice for all because he's the one who got me into all stuff to be X.
But like he's like Kurt Cobain for like I don't know like he did kill himself. But he's like that type of icon for me. You know?
No, and he is iconic. I do not to cut off the topic, but I did think of something earlier. George, you said pop, and I just wanted to say that I love pop music as well, and that would be an honorable mention for me because I feel like growing up, like Katy Perry was going wild, Lady Gaga, what's my girl named Pink? She could be pop rock or whatever, but she was going crazy. You had Adam Levine, Maroon 5.
Pop music had such a wild run, like 2010 to like 2016.
That shit was there was a time where pop they were making real good songs, like and I don't know Black Eyed Peas or hip hop, but they had some pop records.
Pop rap too.
Yeah.
Pop rap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was about to say you gotta count. Was it Will.i.am?
Will.i.am.
You gotta count him. You gotta count him, bro.
That was a crazy run.
Even Usher, he had like some.
I love when Usher get his pop bag. I love that shit, bro. That shit is hard, bro.
Chris Brown too.
I like Breezy more for his R&B, but like with Usher, it's like it's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Okay.
Like OMG, like
yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's
It's
crazy.
hard.
That's just, they still play that club game.
Even the DJ got his phone in love. Like that shit kind of hard too. Like it sounds corny sometimes, but then when you listen to it, like yo, he really
kind of pop.
Yeah. I went to a festival and saw Pitbull live.
I know that was crazy.
I bet that
I know
shit
he
was
had
amazing.
a great time.
It was nigga. I was
slaps.
bro. I was like, oh, this man's getting chilly like for eternity. Like he can go anywhere and just perform them shits.
And still do rap too.
So did he bring like the artists with him too? Like did he bring?
Nah,
it was just him.
Bro.
He did the songs.
Nigga, the crowd was singing Neo shit. You feel me?
He bring Miami to wherever he at, bro. That's how he roll.
Mr. Worldwide.
He bring Miami to wherever the fuck he going, bro. That's what it is, bro. The sand on that
That bread is
beat.
amazing, bro. Like
No, when I watched that, I was like, this nigga's getting paid.
that nigga lives on
That nigga
island.
get chicken no
He
matter
owns
what,
it.
bro.
Yeah, like I was like,
As Diddy probably.
Yeah. Bro.
that's a great transition.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a great transition.
Oh,
We were
man.
actually-
It's Diddy
That
time.
was actually the
He
next
probably got
topic.
Star Island with that nigga too.
Let's talk about the
That actually was the next
Nobody
topic for
home.
today was the Diddy controversy. We continuing the story from the last part we did about it. So it's been some new evidence. His house got raided. What else happened? They had him at the airport. They hemmed up his lackeys, I would say, and his drug mule.
Yeah.
And now
They
now
gonna
we
be
waiting for the verdict when they gonna come put the jewelry on that boy because it's all a matter of time.
Man, I don't want it to happen, but it's gonna happen, man.
What?
It's gonna happen, bro. I know how you feel.
That's
you a
nigga
West
gotta
Coast
go.
nigga.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that nigga's gotta go. That nigga's gotta go.
Like,
Put him in there with Suge Knight. That's how I feel. Nigga. Put him in there with
like,
Suge Knight.
Should go do him foul.
Put him in there with Suge Knight.
Should go do him foul.
I was nigga when I first heard that shit, I was like, I've been telling niggas for years to get this nigga,
They
man.
just found that he left his kids
Bro.
there too. How you look at your kids get hemmed up like that?
Bro,
But they was in
you
it
trying to make a
too.
dad
But
toy.
they was in it too.
That nigga said everything. So it was Oh, one mic. Hold on, go ahead, Joe.
That keep this shit for your pop stuff. You feel me? You can't be. You gotta come on, you gotta hold it down.
Nah, I feel it, yeah, but them niggas is grown too at the same
Yeah,
time. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I just know if they get his bitch, she gonna rat him out though. That's how he.
No, you seen his drug
you talking
mule?
about Young Miami?
Yeah,
What
Miami,
bitch you
yeah.
talking about?
Young Miami.
Yeah, Young Miami.
She don't t- yeah, she don't tell.
Yeah,
You
she
feel
gonna
me?
tell.
We gotta
We got
edit this shit.
Hey, cars about to blow up after
He coming for us, bro.
We got
Oh,
it.
crazy. Can't you hear
shit.
this?
Oh,
Hey, but I already know they got everything they want on that boy. That mule they arrested. I said, oh yeah, he told everything.
man.
The moment he went in there, he done. He probably fucked up already. Him right there, fact. He was there, go there. He right there underneath the table. It's right there. Like yeah, he going, bro. What? He ain't going to jail. Fuck
I
you
just
talking
hope
If
that
we don't have
there
Puff,
was
we
no
don't have
minors.
this nigga right here.
Come
man.
on.
You feel me, man?
about. But he, bro.
Yo.
I ain't gonna hold you. He kind of the reason why he ain't here.
All right.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
right, nigga.
Like, he
Yes.
went to San Diego.
Yes.
My man was still in the emergency room, bro. Like, come on.
Puff.
So it's like, family,
Oh,
nah,
man.
bro. How many times do motherfuckers from here have to tell you not to come here after
Yes.
what happened?
Yeah, I
They
agree.
told that nigga how many times? Hey, bro, don't come here.
And he brought him out
And he
here.
was like, nah,
And
you
they was
gotta
out
go.
here, like, they was out here playing.
You ain't hear that
too.
shit with Biggie?
Uh-huh.
So when Tupac died, right?
Yeah.
They LA goons and shit sent the word out like they was gonna come over here. P Diddy and they was gonna do like concerts in LA. They were like, don't do it. Just don't come. And then when Mason and them got down here, right? They got on Mace. They didn't really press him, but they told Mace like, hey, if he show up, we putting niggas on shirts essentially, right? And P Diddy left to San Diego. And this nigga, bro, right after this nigga Biggie got shot, this nigga went to San Diego, bro. Like, he's still in the operating room, my nigga. And my nigga dipped off to San Diego. And bro's not even cold yet.
Can I ask you a question?
But
You think he had a freak off here?
yes,
Yes.
100%.
He
But
probably
that
had
La Jolla.
it.
That's why I think he
La
keeps
Jolla.
listed.
They paid for everything.
You
Like,
feel me?
bro.
I think that's the reason why he was like, fuck that. I'm coming out
Yes.
here.
Like a 10-piece.
That's crazy.
He's at Lemon Grove, though. Crazy.
Yeah, you ain't doing no freak offs in Lemon Grove, bro.
Oh,
Getting it real
he
nasty.
You freaky frog.
He gonna get people baby mamas.
Oh, bro. So like, damn. That mean like whoever he had the freak off with out here, they still out here.
Yeah, for sure. He probably they got some bread. They probably seen the bread already.
Yeah, now the bread is
that
set.
bread goes.
Why the bread is set?
You ever heard what that nigga did to Wale?
Huh?
That nigga held Wale
Oh,
outside.
yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah,
held
I'm
Wale-
over the balcony.
Yeah, you know
Oh,
that
my
nigga on the
goodness.
balcony.
No.
Yeah, he put that nigga on the balcony. So,
Damn,
yeah.
that's why Wale
So,
don't
Pete,
rap tough.
what is his name? What is his name?
With bottles too.
God damn.
Over the
That
balcony.
nigga over the
Yeah.
balcony, nigga.
With the ankles, bro.
Yeah,
But Pete,
with by the ankles?
Yeah, but
No, I
Yeah.
didn't saw that.
He said about the egg. I was like, hold on, this nigga ain't that strong.
but what's his girl name? The one that was a singer?
Who?
Oh,
Cassie.
So Cassie, right? So him and Cassie.
Wale was raising her up.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Cassie and him was
yeah.
making music.
Yeah.
What's his name? Ant. He's from fucking Washington DC. The rapper's name Ant, some shit like that. What's his fucking name? He has like
He
3
was like
letters.
academics.
Yeah,
I know what
yeah.
you're talking
I
about.
forgot his fucking like stage name, but he's a rapper and shit. But yeah, he was doing an interview. He was like, they were all in the studio while they was keeping it professional with her and everything, bro. This nigga Diddy storm in with like 3 of his security guards, bro. Nigga, walk past them, bro. Chase this nigga Wale around that motherfucker. When they catch you, they throw this nigga over the balcony. Bro,
We need
throw him
him.
on the
The
street.
whole time it's because he wanted
Bro,
Because he wanted
Wale.
You left me on
He
red.
said, nigga, you won't come to the next week.
You will be in that
Why you ducking me like that?
Bro, and the sick part was, nigga, they said this nigga was in New York. They was in DC, bro. This nigga pulled up in DC on some stealth
that's
shit.
a-
Niggas didn't even know.
Niggas said, bro, DJ.
That nigga pulled up. What had me sick though was like, he in there with his folks. Wale in there with his niggas. His niggas just stood there and let this shit happen. I was like, that ain't going.
Because P. Diddy
That's
is
Diddy,
a
nigga.
P. Diddy is a domestic terrorist.
Hey, don't let
You
the
my,
dance
hey, you
fool
my
you.
family?
Don't let the dance fool you. Allegedly.
Don't sue
Don't
my
blow my
ass,
house
nigga.
up.
Hey, don't blow my car up.
You gonna have
Bro.
cold over here. Hey, cold and with some talking about policy.
Nah, but hey, you my friend, bro. It is what it is, nigga. You gonna have to, bro. You got to get through me. That's the homie, dog. That's my homie. Yeah, nah, fuck that, bro. I'm not gonna let him just throw you over the balcony. I'm doing nothing.
We laughing at
Nah, bro.
bullshit, but yeah.
Yeah, not at
They
all.
probably strapped though security, you feel me?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Hey,
These
hey,
trained
hey,
fighters,
I'm gonna
nigga.
give you 10 man. You finna flip this nigga over the balcony real quick.
Nigga, his friends probably started doing it.
That's 30% of their salary. Hell yeah, you doing
Nigga
that.
said Wale ain't even been paid.
When his last how this track came out?
Wale keep him
No,
high.
yeah, you feel me?
That nigga, and it was like he's never confirmed. I'm like, why the fuck would Wale
Like,
confirm
man.
this shit, bro?
Yeah,
Ain't
well-
no motherfucking reason. He gonna no comment the fuck out of that shit.
I wasn't even there.
But hey,
Nigga, I don't even know
that
that.
just continues.
I like some of Diddy songs.
Fuck them, you But nigga, that shit just continues his bullying of the mental ill. Like that nigga's been bullying mentally ill people his whole career,
We
bro.
need it, bro.
That nigga stay doing that shit,
It's
bro.
like necessary evil, bro.
That nigga stay
Have you
doing that
seen
shit.
how Mace is doing?
Yeah.
It feels. It's so
laughing.
beautiful.
Cause Mace is the only nigga that dodged this shit.
I'm
Like
starting to like
Mace told Mace, like, hey, don't bring
Dodged
Biggie
it
out
for
here.
like
You
reasons.
safe, nigga. I was like,
Mace
hey,
can't be a
Mace might be
best
one of the
nigga.
luckiest niggas on the planet, bro. My bad, go ahead. He might be one of the luckiest niggas on this planet, though, bro. I'm like, how the
Mace?
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He the only alive nigga.
Mace
Yeah.
or Diddy?
Or they get fucked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, Diddy done.
Okay, yeah, let's get to that.
Okay, how many years?
Wait. By a raise of hands, do y'all think we see P. Diddy in a jail cell? By a raise of hands,
Yes.
yes.
Wait.
But he do
Hold
got
on,
bread
bro.
though. I
He
do.
got
he
bread.
got bread.
That's lawyers.
He got crazy pull.
You see G Herbert's beats a fan case. Feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, that's on some other Diddy or some other shit, but bread get you. Feel me?
Bro,
Bread
the
get
pull
you out.
Diddy probably has, bro, they're not
Bread
gonna
get you out.
convict. They might.
But the
I don't
feds
know,
just
man.
don't do this for
They
anything.
gonna make him give up
Yeah,
something.
yeah, but
What do you think was on that plane? Because we know now.
Drugs.
We know now that P. Diddy wasn't on the PJ.
Nah,
Because
shit.
didn't they say a plane landed?
Yeah.
somewhere?
Yes.
What the
Right.
fuck y'all think landed there?
Ecstasy and
Computers.
cocaine.
Nah,
nigga.
I
Computers.
feel like they probably just send some shit just to like
Just to
stir
see.
them away.
Camera
Just to
footage,
see- just to see like what it
Bro.
was.
That
Yeah.
nigga is a chess player.
I feel like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
some
yeah.
smart shit on God. Like he's like, let me get a little.
But that's
PJ.
gonna like.
They said, bro,
That's
pulled
what
a
I'm
What
dildo
he did
around
is
in his.
Then he just posted like he's like posted up in Miami or something right now.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
They was out there.
He
and
outside.
TNT got him in Miami.
Yeah,
Was
outside
he
Stevie
DJ?
J.
Yeah,
Yeah, Stevie J.
Was he outside for
Yeah,
us?
outside Stevie J, bro.
Like showing his face.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
Stevie J.
outside. Yeah.
That's crazy. See, I don't.
You're not doing it in the Diddy way. He might feel a little bad, but
Y'all
yeah,
know what this
he
nigga
outside.
is. He in Miami too.
Yeah.
Bad boys for life.
He's
Yeah,
kind
for real.
of unbothered in Miami right now.
That's a whole different term,
This
nigga.
nigga
That's
love this
crazy.
shit, bro.
Pause.
He
But-
fine.
No,
But shit, nigga, fuck that, right, yo. Been
Yeah,
like
no
that.
freak offs is freak offs.
And I kind of wish Drake had beef with Meek Mill like right now. That this would be a great time for that.
Cause that nigga, hey, he don't want no smoke.
This would be a great time for that.
Meek down bad because he with Diddy.
Why should we be catching strays?
Have you heard that?
He was in the freak offs with him.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
There's audio.
Allegedly.
That's AI, man.
He calling this nigga daddy, bro.
What do you call that?
Don't call me daddy.
I'm not
Hold on.
doing that, grown man.
Nah,
this
don't
nigga
call me
daddy.
You wanna go shopping?
Yeah.
I look at nigga daddy.
Don't call me
It's the
daddy.
thing.
Don't call me daddy.
But then Diddy-
I would be mad if you call me daddy. I'm like, can I get the bag? Like,
I'd much rather lose a fight, nigga.
He
I'm sorry.
taking
I'd much
he
rather
taking you
get my ass
shopping,
whooped.
calling you daddy.
All right, hold on. So
Go.
I lived in the
they
Midwest.
be like, they be like, that's like, I mean,
Just stupid.
What
They do. But Mexicans, bro, like they be doing that shit all the time. Puppy.
So that's what I'm about to say. Check this out. I lived in the Midwest, the South, and I lived in the West. I ain't never lived on the East Coast. I seen a nigga pressing a nigga saying my love. You feel me?
Okay, hold on. Because I'm from Jersey. I'm right there, right
So y'all niggas be calling niggas daddy?
No. Like niggas will be like, oh, that's my bro. That's my heart. You feel me? Like that's my bro. That's my heart. That's not me and more. Niggas be like, oh, that's my heart. You feel me? Like that's my bro. Like we're locked in. You feel me? But they don't be like daddy. They're not in. Like, what's up? Hey, daddy, pass the blunt. Like they don't be doing that. They don't be doing that. It's not, you can't make that tough.
I would even pass the
Like Poppy is cool. Like you're Dominican. Poppy's cool. Like oh Poppy. Like that's whatever.
Yeah,
but like
David or
daddy. Like how do you? Hey yo,
You can't
daddy
make
for
this
real.
up.
Like,
You can't make this
What's
up.
up, daddy?
I ain't got my phone.
Hell no.
I ain't got a female.
They can't fly.
Yeah, I'm over here like, what you saying, my nigga? I'm looking at you like you crazy. You got one job. Like,
Wait, hold on. Let's get the context. I ain't got my phone because I'm recording with both of them. Can someone just like, I don't know if you got TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, just find the specific video. Let's like analyze what happened in the alleged daddy calling. You know, let's get some
But
context.
you ain't see this shit. Pause. I ain't trying to figure it out. Hold on. One of y'all niggas could do
I ain't trying to have Meek Mill. You ain't trying to have Meek Mill calling niggas daddy?
And like,
Alright,
you was
hold on.
jumping.
Hold the mic. Hold the
Bro,
mic.
Oh, the bunny hop?
Yeah,
That was crazy.
Oh yeah.
The bunny hop crazy.
Yeah, come on, man.
that just was weird.
Hey man, come on, man.
Let me ask y'all.
I'm so disappointed.
And I was a
man,
Meek Mill fan. Like,
I'm so
I was
disappointed
like my
in
favorite
him, bro.
rapper. At one time.
You know it's crazy. He had the streets on lock for him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do he want to be a gangster? Do he want to be prison reform? Do he? I don't know, Mandela.
Can you not do both?
Bro,
I don't know.
This
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
up,
yeah,
nigga.
bro. This shit up rap.
He
At
for
this
sure,
point.
he for sure.
This
He's a white man.
This shit up rap. At this point, bro, because like
He can't do it no more.
Yeah.
He can't do it now.
If
He
you were white,
too,
that'd be a
he
crazy
think
statement,
he
though.
think
He think he old, but he not old,
Yeah,
bro.
you feel me?
Who?
Me.
Me.
He's not
Old
him.
know how to play the game.
Well, you see they trying to dig up shit on Hov now
Of course,
because of the
man.
whole Diddy shit.
They gonna get everybody.
You think they will? I think Jay got more money than
Oh yeah,
Diddy, right?
Yeah.
You think, I don't think Jay having free though.
Nah, Jay
Nah.
is
Jay-
old
Jay-Z.
favors. Like I already know.
Talk about
Yeah.
That
Jay-Z.
nigga.
Yeah.
Jay-Z,
Oh,
because
yeah, for sure got more money than Diddy. for
Because
sure.
on Twitter they keep trying to bring Jay-Z name up and shit.
Cause they probably
Niggas
like.
want Jay-Z to fall.
Cause they probably like.
Yeah,
okay.
Niggas want Jay-Z to
Niggas
fall.
is-
I
Yeah,
hate
they-
that
they-
shit.
They want Beyonce free.
Hey, hold on.
Hey,
hold on.
The world want Beyonce free.
Hey, hold on.
I'm pretty sure it's the first.
Isaac got the clip. Go ahead. Turn
When he
it
in the
on.
pool,
Yeah.
yeah, that shit. Come on, man.
I'm proud of you.
Hold on.
Cause like, come on, man. He in the pool and shit. It's like,
You
come
say
on,
you
man.
deserve it, Dad.
He's floating in the pool.
Hold on.
No,
What
no,
did
no,
word?
no,
Listen.
Wait,
Listen. Hold on. Listen to what he said, bro. Listen to what he said. I'm gonna turn this shit all the way.
Hey, please, nigga.
You doing it. You put in that work. Like, and you can talk about right.
I love you.
Nah, he talking about selling that work for me. He selling that white, Dad.
I'm
Y'all
just saying.
He was selling that white for
Hey,
sure.
I could put.
Hey, why you like this though?
He was selling that sticky.
Hey, hold on real quick. Why Meek like this though? Meek in there, he in there like this. He in there with that. Damn, that nigga recording. Damn. Like you can tell it's something that he did not want him to say. You can tell how uncomfortable you are. He in there.
J. Cole did, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy though.
Real niggas.
Now
J.
think
Cole.
about
Shout out
it.
J.
Shout
Cole.
out J. Cole, man.
Hey, and he swung on that nigga on behalf of Kendrick. So actually,
Oh,
Kenny,
really?
that might be in the diss. Nigga, remember when I had to whoop Diddy for your little ass? It's coming. That nigga Cole swung on Diddy.
Meek was at the freak party going crazy. We're not gonna deny it.
Hey, come on.
Do
man.
you okay? Hold on. Let me ask you this: do y'all really believe Meek was involved? in
Yeah.
this?
Yes.
100%.
Wait, hold on. One at a time.
Yeah, like exactly.
Yeah, like one at a time. Who wanna go first on if y'all think Meek really? Go ahead, Joe.
He's been one or two. I think maybe.
But I'm saying on like, nigga, you said multiple.
Bro, look at
He
him.
might not like so. He didn't go to like everyone probably, but like he's been one or two.
Bro, look at the way Meek Mill moves, bro. Look at the way he moves. That picture of him in the pool with the French fries on his lap, bro, is enough for me.
That makes you think the nigga.
Are you doing that? Are you doing that?
Hey, that's
slow
that's
for that,
it.
Bro, not one of you guys are doing. Not one of y'all have footage y'all bunny hopping for a bunch of white people. Like that. When I saw it, I was like, yeah, you was there. You was at the free party. If you're gonna do that for him, you're doing worse for Diddy.
Now, when we're saying freak off, what are you saying the freak off entails? Like, you think it's on some, like, him and Puff, or you think it's
and
Eiffel Tower?
Him and Puff.
So you believe that at some point Meek Mill and P. Diddy had some sort of intercourse?
Allegedly.
I ain't too glad in your ass.
But it's not outside the realm of possibility. You know, if Diddy been freaking on all these dudes, you know, Meek Mill getting called daddy in a pool by him while he's floating so daintily.
So daintily is crazy.
That's Meek.
That's how you win the pool, bro. Or even if Diddy pulls up to you in the pool, you're just like,
I'm not at his house. That's
Wait,
the
so
thing.
you extra thugged up in the pool, my nigga?
I'm not floating like that.
And he got the shirt on.
Don't
Check
say
it out.
that.
Some niggas start calling me daddy in the pool. I'm like,
Yeah, you know.
I'm
Yeah,
out.
right.
Hold on,
his shirt off.
exactly. Hold on, wait.
I'm not gonna-
What kind of party is this? Let me get a
Hey, for
party.
real.
They like,
for real.
you're doing so great, Dad.
No,
You're gonna be
no,
like,
no.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Yeah, I'm getting up.
Pulling that
Yes,
work.
cut that
So
shit.
let me ask you. So y'all would let the
Not no daddy.
No,
So when you have to get to the
I'm a little surprised.
Hey, you like, what's up? I'm with the homie. I'm with gang. Like, you feel something short. What's up, daddy? Like, what the fuck, nigga?
I'm a little surprised, like, what? Like, he looked too that didn't phase
You
him.
gonna fuck with what I got going on? You know, fuck like, yeah, niggas think I'm gay and shit. Like, yeah.
The surprise into violence is always. I'm gonna look at you and be like, hold on, I know you didn't hear that. Cut off the camera. You say it again.
You gonna do a head nod.
bro.
You gonna be like,
Yeah, like
excuse
hold
me?
on. Yeah, exactly. Like
You
hold
know,
on,
see my
wait.
face like.
And then the second one, yeah, it's violence. I'd rather lose a fight than that. What you talking about, bro? You gonna have to get it up.
Because he ain't even doing like, chill, you know.
Yeah,
like,
no,
chill,
like, bro,
wildin',
you serious. You are serious.
He was like, thank
Tell
you.
his voice they had a
Where are my
long
french
night,
fries
dude.
at?
He's saucing it.
He was saucing it.
Hey, man.
You can tell my nigga voice they had a long night.
Yo, come on. Hey.
So,
Hey,
so like, have y'all been hearing about like all of like these allegations with like everybody and like,
Speak on it for us, please.
bro? So Ja Rule, Stevie J,
What? Ja?
bro,
Ja Rule?
bro. So
Ja Rule, baby.
yeah,
Like, that's
so
not-
yeah, so pretty much like his bodyguard did like a DJ Vlad something, and like pretty much he said that Ja Rule and Diddy was in the room butt ass naked while somebody was trying to fight in and like they were scrambling for clothes and you know like the Diddy bot like
I'm laughing. That's
Yeah.
funny as fuck.
Oh, nah.
Yeah,
See, like,
that's
yeah.
funny,
right.
even if it's not true, a rumor like that.
How you gonna explain that?
You feel
Hey,
me?
how you
Like,
explain
yeah,
it?
like,
but
that-
shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
So Pete,
Like,
hold on. This shit get
Butt ass
deeper
for
though.
another grown man.
This shit
That's
get
so
deeper though,
insane.
bro. They sent pause. They sent my man Usher when he was 13, bro.
Oh.
They sent this nigga to Diddy house for I think they said a year for training, and he called it
What
puff
type
camp
of
or some
training?
shit.
What did you say?
Right, pause. They called it
What
puff
type
camp.
of training were
Hold
they?
on, listen.
Puff
To learn, yeah, they called it puff camp. But listen, it was for him to learn how to be a star, right? And this nigga was like, in the interview, he was like, Diddy walk up and he like, hey, you know, we used to fight over cereal every morning. We used to wrestle over the
Oh,
cereal.
yeah.
Nigga over the frosted
the
flakes.
Frosted
And it's
Flakes.
like, bro, what the fuck? And then, bro, they had Usher. We were like, hey, did you do that? Usher like, yeah. He was like, did you ever see your kids? Usher like, hell no. And it's like, bro, you can tell in his face, he like, hell no. He trying to laugh it off, but it's like, bro, you know.
So y'all,
You know what happened.
They gonna fight over
Justin Bieber, it happened to Justin
Yeah.
Bieber too.
Come
He
on.
was sick. I remember I saw a video. He was like that nigga Justin Bieber was like, "Hello, come through around Puff." He was like,
Why you, again,
Yeah.
how
Oh,
you
yeah,
get a
he said- he
kid
was like,
that
I haven't
turned
seen-
into that?
Yeah, he was like, I haven't seen you. Been like, where you been? And he was like, yeah, it's been on my shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
He was like, nah, fuck with that
Cause
shit.
people-
Fruit Loops is crazy.
Come on.
That's crazy.
Side note, y'all remember when Justin Bieber car broke down the hood?
Oh, yeah, he was like, he was live.
Yeah, they had that nigga doing push-ups.
Hey, he was playing 5-on-5. That niggas doing push-ups and shit.
Nigga waiting on that triple A. They made that nigga see. I love black people, man. Nigga say, yo, Justin Bieber in the car.
It's our secret, nigga. Like,
pop locker.
That was the reverse bunny hop video.
Exactly.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's
But
fine.
shit,
That's what Ja Rule's getting. They look like this.
hey, I don't know about Ja, he shouldn't be, but I don't know,
It was
man.
like, it was naked in the room with him. Like, how do you explain that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know,
Allegedly.
man. Yeah, allegedly, but
And then like allegedly, he would watch like Cassie run through 10 niggas or
yeah, I heard about that shit.
And
He
then,
would, and with a mask on. He'd put a mask on his face.
Wait.
No, court documents.
Hey,
Yo, y'all niggas
he
got.
made up that shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
Wait.
that's what she sued him for. That's what started all this shit.
Bro, that's what she got paid out for,
Yeah.
bro.
He was in the cut with a
With
mask.
one of them
on?
little
I don't know
fucking-
about the
with the mask on.
I didn't hear about
I mean,
That's Holmes' mom, right? His
No.
Cassie, his short. Oh, you talking about the little son?
Yeah.
No, isn't his mama the one that passed? R.I.P.
Yeah.
Kim.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
Kim.
okay.
How y'all feel? how y'all feel about the kids, like, and all of this, man? Like, cause I feel bad for his daughters and shit.
Oh,
They know who their dad is.
Yeah, I'll be hot.
You
Like,
think
you
they
think
do?
my
I think they
mom-
know who their dad is, bro. It's
If they
everywhere.
don't, they about to find out.
It's everywhere, man. There's no way.
There's been rumors for years. You know, they got
Shit,
that's how it went.
like,
You know what I mean?
Bro, my uncle,
So-
he's been telling me rumors about
My
Diddy
pops been telling me.
since I was a kid. I'm like, bro, that nigga Diddy is a fruit cup with curry film, da da da, all that. Like, oh, like,
Yeah,
damn,
nigga like a
bro,
black
like,
family
bro.
secret, bro. We all know. Niggas just don't say shit. We all knew about it. We just don't say shit. That nigga a black
That's
family
what I'm-
secret, nigga.
Like
Oh,
everyone, like a lot of. If you're a regular guy, you don't have these many crazy rumors about you for years, for almost 20 plus years.
Yeah.
All these rumors about you, and now they're coming up, and it's still current stuff. Like you didn't have rumors with Puff. Well, no, I mean with Biggie. Now you have
rumors with himself?
now you have rumors with Big L.
Like himself.
Like bro's a generational freak for real.
Yeah,
Like,
he is, though. Nah, for real. Yeah.
He's
That's
a
crazy. You getting locked up for being a freak, nigga. Like, goddamn, nigga. Like,
Damn right.
Enjoy yourself, nigga. Like, fuck.
Hey, Joe, you were about to say something about the trains. You said that he would let 10 people
Yeah,
smash
yeah.
her.
Wait, can you talk about
And then
Young
doing
M.A.?
No.
What?
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 Young man?
Yeah, fuck Cassie. Hold on, nigga.
I thought that was Cassie the whole time.
No.
Nah.
You think Young M.A. is Cassie?
Yeah.
Or you talking about Young Miami?
Young Miami? Is
Oh,
shit.
Carisha. Nigga, Young
oh,
M.A.
Carisha.
Yo, Young M.A.
My bad. Hey, but they wrong though.
I'm like, shit. So, you were saying that after 10 guys were put onto Cassie,
Oh boy.
this is not funny.
Yeah, y'all gotta be serious with this shit.
It's not funny. It's more like we making fun of Diddy, you freaky ass nigga.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck Diddy, man. I'll say it. We're more than 60 seconds in.
Watch your car.
He said, "Watch your car." What were you saying happened after?
Also, like, so like after like 10 guys would probably on Cassie.
That is not funny.
He would he would join them and watch,
And you watch it.
and then join like the guys afterwards. And Lord knows what, you know.
He was joining
The
the guys.
Bukaki, like,
Yeah,
type shit.
yeah, like so like, man.
Do y'all think part of those like computer? You think he got this shit on video?
Yes.
Yes.
He
Yes.
probably got at least one time.
And with great cameras, like, you know what I mean? Some of the
HD.
best.
Nigga said this is a
cameraman.
We're gonna take it 2001.
Blackmail.
Just a black
That's
man.
the blackmail.
I was about to say, I think he got blackmail on
He
him.
got blackmail on a lot of this
Definitely.
industry for
Yeah,
sure.
You gotta go to jail.
There's some niggas that scared shitless right
He
now.
got
Oh,
corporate
like,
niggas.
throw that
His
nigga in
bitch
jail
got
before
on
he get
camera.
released and shit.
All she gonna do is
So
scream
blackmail
rape.
their
Yeah, all they gonna do is
because he's
scream
a
rape.
power guy.
Yeah.
He's a
I'm
power
gonna tell
guy.
my bitch to scream rape in this
He
video.
probably got so much like blackmailing people in the industry that like nobody wants to speak up about it. Like there really is nobody who's ever really spoken up about him, and he probably has done a way more foul stuff.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's everybody.
Stuff that's
Everybody,
unnamed, stuff that's
mostly,
unnamed in
yeah.
words, and they gotta cover it up. That's the rap industry for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like-
But nah, yeah, I feel like all the shit he's alleged did. If he did that shit, he's a horrible person. We was laughing today, but none of this shit is funny. It just sounded funny coming out. But we understand for sure that this is a serious situation. But as far as Diddy go, bro, if he did this shit, that nigga need to go to jail, and he need to go to jail where motherfuckers shouldn't night at. That's all I got to say.
Hey.
That nigga need to pay his dues for real.
I should whoop on you for a second.
That's bad.
I wanted to ask you guys one more question as it pertains to Diddy. How do you feel like this affects his legacy? Like, do you think? So let's say this shit goes bad for him.
He just, to me, he's just another one of many from his generation, bro. Because I think this is just a thing that was in that generation, unfortunately.
You think niggas was having freak offs like this?
Yes, bro. Because
Yes.
look at, bro, when you go
Yes.
back, pause. When you go back and look at shit, like, go back and look at some of the most classic films you'll see. You'll see shit where, like, you watch Juice. Old boy girlfriend was a fucking high school teacher.
Bro, nigga.
You feel me? You go watch fucking Belly,
Belly,
yeah, bro.
The
The
six-
intro. I'm 16 or 14 or some shit like that.
Shorty
I'm not
slapping.
having sex with him, but I'll give him head.
Right.
Shit like that
Crazy.
was very just in your face. You didn't know this shit back then 'cause we was all young and shit, but I really think it was like just a lot of freak balls back then, bro. A lot of freak balls. And nobody did really say that shit, which is crazy. Because you hear a lot of them niggas come and tell our generation, oh, y'all on that weird shit, y'all be crazy.
And y'all
But it's
say-
like,
It's recorded now. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
y'all on
You
some
feel me?
crazy shit back then. Y'all
They really
shit
like
like
you not keeping it down like we had to.
Yeah, that's what they did back then. They had to keep it, but now they be out in the open with it. But like that shit's still crazy to me because it's like, bro, when you go back and see all of like the quote unquote cookie crumbs that's around, you see that shit was just way too acceptable back then, bro.
But I'm saying like allegedly they saying brother was whooping baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Smash. Allegedly Cassie
Yeah, they were saying he's beating her.
whooping her ass. He be whooping hella. Allegedly, he be whooping hella bitches ass, women's ass. He be whipping on them.
Yeah.
And he be doing some like super aggressive stuff during those freak offs. And then so when you saying you got,
I didn't hear that.
and then they said allegedly that he would have Cassie look for the escorts and try to find, you know, the bigger endowed men. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to tear another black man down, but you know I gotta speak the truth because we know the truth. Yeah, bro, I don't think boys were getting that freaky, and just off of that, like I know dudes was getting freaky, but like you finding 10 of the biggest things to penetrate your woman, that's
So it's engaged.
He like
so it's engaged.
remember
He-
Vince
it-
McMahon?
it's-
Bro,
Vince McMahon,
he-
they literally was on the same
Vince
floor,
McMahon is
bro. They said
Like,
they
yeah.
was looking for, and he was looking for the R race one.
Yes.
The
Specifically
BBC,
black.
no British
Like,
company.
Yeah.
Yeah, this man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, niggas was
So,
saying
so how do you
back
feel
then,
about
bro.
that as a wrestler? Like cause
That man.
aren't you trying to get to the WWE?
That Vince McMahon is not a nice guy. If that ever goes out to any future wrestling players, but nah, he's linked up with Diddy before, bro.
Oh,
You think
Vince McMahon and P.
Bro, he hosted an episode of Monday Night Raw. Like Diddy was there.
Wait, what do you mean by Monday Night Raw?
Like the wrestling show.
Oh, okay, I was trying to figure out what Diddy
He was there.
Yeah.
There's like a picture of him like shaking Diddy's hand. I'm like that is evilness. Like there's a picture of Diddy and Vince McMahon like shaking hands.
That
Like,
was a wild
and-
night.
So you believe that they had a freak off?
That was a wild night, bro.
Bro, Vince
Definitely.
McMahon, one of the things that he did,
Talk
right,
about wild.
was for some of his superstars, like his bigger names, he'd be like Vince McMahon,
The devil was in that room. Yeah, like, really.
Niggas should have listened to Denzel, bro. Niggas should have listened to Denzel. Denzel was telling niggas be there for about an hour when they go to like Hollywood parties and shit. He would say be there for an hour and leave before the devil comes. He would tell niggas that shit all the time. And it's like,
come to after
bro,
party. Woo.
like nigga, that shit crazy. If I heard Denzel tell me some shit like that, nigga, when you leave, I'm with you.
Exactly.
Nigga,
Yeah.
the moment-
You're
if
my
Denzel
ride.
gone, nigga, I'm out of here, bro. Well, I'm running out that bitch. Oh, that nigga left me. He let me know when you leaving, nigga. Matter of fact, we here together now, bro. I'm
You
walking
cross
around
at a
with you.
party and
I'm
Diddy
walking
walk up to you. You off that 90s coke and Diddy walk up to you like, hey.
90s cover.
I
That
love
90s
your
coke
music.
is crazy.
Oh, they know this shit's crazy.
Yeah.
He's like, I love your music.
Escobar,
Oh
huh?
my God, straight from the boat.
Do you think he flees the States?
Oh yeah, he got bread.
I think
Yeah.
he should,
He
yeah.
can now.
He
He
tried
just like
already,
Russell.
Yeah.
but they told him sit his ass down.
Nah, be just like Russell, man.
Why you think he
Get outta
flew?
here.
Yeah, because I know Russell and like
Molly. Yeah.
Kids got
He's a
bread.
Molly.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
Chilling.
why not? Shit.
Cause they're not gonna really do much with his kids, and I'm pretty sure,
Mhm.
you know, he got enough extended family to take care of them for the most part. Plus, I think all his kids are adults, right? Except his daughters.
Yeah,
Well,
he got
maybe not the son,
think-
but
I
I'm
think-
saying.
wait,
Twins
which
are like-
son?
Like,
Quincy or CB?
Cause how many kids do he got?
He got
He got
the
like
youngest,
six.
like the two
Six.
twins.
Like
Like,
six.
six.
Like,
They
yeah,
look
those
like
twins.
they look like
Three
twins.
boys.
You know?
And then he had another kid. Like, remember there was the drama when he had a kid on Carisha?
Oh,
Didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't know.
Man.
Trust
but
me, baby.
probably like the older ones, like from what I heard, or like from like
I
Apps Tune.
think Combs the oldest though, right? The nigga that look like
Yeah.
He's the
No,
oldest.
well, Quincy is the
The
oldest.
light skinned nigga.
Yeah.
Ain't that
He-
Albie
he
Short,
30.
son?
That is his son.
That
But
is crazy. What the hell?
No,
is
he be
that?
acting and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was in the movie Dope.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll be
alright.
Short allegedly like had walked out on him and didn't come back in his life until he was older. And since Diddy either loved Kim or was obsessed with Kim, that's her son. So you know, he just
Makes sense.
did the right thing.
Yeah,
Like
did
you,
the right
and then you end up having kids with Kim. Like that's your son. He raised.
Yeah,
he was the father who
son,
stepped
so,
up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Type shit. Especially like if your dad's not around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like this dude with your mama for a long ass time, bro. Nigga, that's what
Great stepdad, nigga.
Bruh, yeah, hey,
Imagine that,
got
bro.
the bag. He said, I'm
Yeah,
Albie Short.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all right, shit.
He said, fuck my dad. He said, I don't even like that
He
nigga.
gave us so much good shit too,
Oh my
like
God.
content wise, music wise, all that. It's just
Mary
it's
J.
sad to
Blige
see,
albums.
I ain't gonna lie. Just offending me, you know.
Yeah.
Cause like I love the making the band clips of him, like hanging up the phone,
Go get
telling
some
niggas,
cheesecake.
you know,
Go get me some cheesecake, nigga.
bitch assness, all that shit.
Mhm.
I love that shit, bro. Like his character, like he just do shit. He be himself.
He was Diddy, like it was almost a character.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss that, cause it's gonna be boring, man. Like,
Yeah, no more
It's-
brother love, like
yeah,
dancing on the
none of that.
timeline.
Nah,
No more
man.
Ciroc.
That shit over with. Nope, with Ciroc already over.
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
Y'all drink Ciroc?
I think he sold all his stock and
Drink
that shit
Ciroc?
though.
Used to.
Revolt. So, what do y'all think happens to Revolt
He
now?
sold it already.
He sold it already.
No, I'm saying, what do you think happens?
They'll
to
be alright.
It was hemorrhaging money.
Huh?
For Diddy.
Was we
So-
watching
Was it?
Revolt for real, bro? Like, you
Not
even follow them
recently.
on Instagram, nigga?
I did when they
At
had
some
Joe
point.
Budden.
Yeah.
Revolt
They
had
had Joe Budden, the State of the Union shit.
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I
There
had
you go.
that.
I think they have like that Nori.
Oh, Drink Champs is
Yeah,
on
Drink
Revolt.
Oh yeah, Drink
Drink
Champs.
Champs.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, okay.
Y'all watch Drink Champs?
Yeah, I watch Drink Champs.
I feel like
Like
you
I seen
watch,
like the Schoolboy Q ones. Yeah.
yeah. I feel like you watch Drink Champs if it's someone you fuck with.
Yeah.
On there.
Mhm.
Like,
Kanye.
I feel like the Kanye one was a
Yeah.
classic.
the game too.
Yeah.
Like they have some moments for sure.
And I feel like no matter what, you know, I'm a numbers guy. They always do numbers.
Yeah.
Drink Champs, they know how to clip that shit.
You know, I like podcasts like that. It's just like, I don't think I can fully invest in Drink Champs because they always got to interview somebody.
It's
You feel
interview
me?
based.
Yeah, like I like the podcast where,
You get to know the niggas like
yeah,
this.
and they cool. So then they might bring somebody else on. Who knows?
Type shit.
But damn,
Nah,
yeah,
fuck
Diddy
that
going
nigga.
down though. He going down, man.
Fuck that nigga.
So
since
you
96.
think they? So you don't think?
Fuck that nigga Diddy, huh?
Since '96,
I like
nigga,
it.
fuck you mean, man?
Allegedly.
The biggest
In
Tupac
case you need
fan
the
right
case.
here.
Bro, that nigga, cause he literally did it. Like, he got away with
He
it. Like, bro, that shit makes me sick to this day. Niggas talk about, you ain't send the money, so fuck that nigga, bro.
Did him and Kelly ever have a freak off? Did
Yeah.
R.
Cause
Kelly?
his ass was
Bro,
scared
oh,
of
they
shit.
had to, man.
This
They
is
had
R.
to.
Kelly.
Yeah.
He broke up R. Kelly.
That's like Kobe.
crazy.
That's like Kobe and Shaq on the same team.
Kobe
Like,
and
Yeah, he said that's like Kobe.
Hey, they would.
Hey, bro, that's
I
crazy.
totally
Who would
imagine.
They
know?
went free for free.
Kells,
That night, for sure.
Fucking Bill, all these niggas, man. All these niggas gonna be
Bill.
sharing, bro. All these niggas gonna be sharing sales and shit together.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It'd be a crazy concept.
Bill Free,
bro.
Hey, Bill Free.
Yeah, he free.
Bill's free, yeah.
Freak, a real
Bill
Bill out though.
Yeah,
Bill out. Yeah,
Bill out. Bro, he 80 something. They gave him 3 years and was like, bro, go ahead.
That nigga was chilling, man. I know he was big.
You can remember it, dude.
Yeah. Cause but his shit happened so long ago.
Yeah.
Even the people that was like coming out were older people. So it was like when they did that shit, they was looking at this nigga like, we gonna make you do something because we got to. So we gonna give you 3 years. But that's another motherfucker that got stupid bread. Like he had stupid bread, bro. So it's like you only could hold him for so long. Plus, like he was over here getting appeals for medical conditions and shit. So they're like, man, like this nigga, like he will fuck around and die on us in here, bro. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't
So
want that.
yeah,
We don't
so
wanna see him die.
exactly. So let's just get this nigga, and then like you don't see him no more, bro. Like he be in his whole house arrest. I'm pretty sure they put him on house arrest. He be at his house taking care of his shit, doing what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? But Nah, Kale's in prison, nigga. They about to throw this nigga.
Kale's,
He in prison. They about to throw that nigga
He
in
pulled up
prison.
at the high school, my nigga.
He's in
like
jail,
at the
bro.
high school.
That's a nigga,
Bro, he admitted on camera, like when he was with the 16-year-old girl. Like he said in the video that was a 16-year-old girl.
Nigga told
Oh, he's done.
He was like, yeah.
He's done.
He was like, give me that
Yeah,
16-year-old.
man.
I was like, what? On camera? Why would you say that?
He got a song called America, saying like, do you have your passport? Do you have your shots? Tell me, girl, do you want to come to America?
America. He was in Ethiopia doing a concert.
Like it's like trafficking, like
Not
woman.
Ethiopia
Hey,
doing a
alright,
concert.
lock these niggas up and let them still entertain us in some way.
Facts,
Like,
bro,
you know, like,
facts,
give them
bro.
like a little studio.
Facts,
You
bro.
feel me? And let
Like
them
how
do
they
their
had an
thing.
empire.
Cause yes,
This
bro,
is
dog,
He
man, it's
still
gonna get
is out.
bad out here, bro. Like yeah, Diddy doing
Nah,
that
bro,
nasty shit,
unfortunately-
but he birthed so many stars.
Unfortunately, I think this shit just gonna keep rolling to the next one and the next one and the next
Oh,
one.
man,
Nigga. I think
anybody that's
that's
been in a
what it
freak off is in trouble.
is. Yeah.
You been in one of them.
Yeah,
Screw
bro.
you out of
Yeah,
here.
all the old niggas that's been over here, like I've been to Diddy parties. All them niggas. It's about to be slowly but surely. You about to get documentaries on all them
Them
niggas.
niggas
bro.
ain't saying shit right now.
50 laughing at every one of them.
Man,
But
hey, the 50 baby mama said that that nigga raped her. I'm like, god damn, nigga.
That's
that's
Just put a
his,
stain on you.
I don't know about
for
that.
like
Full custody of his child and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But there was a
Can't
time
be
back in
right.
the day where somebody like one of his baby mamas came out and said some shit like that. He sued him and won.
So he
Let's see.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah.
if he win, you know, I'll take it back.
No,
Yeah.
50
50
the
the man, though.
50 untouchable.
50 the man.
Because I feel like 50 talk all that shit because he know he ain't did shit. It's almost Kanye West has said it. He was like, I can be as crazy as I want, and he's like, they can't lock me up because I ain't never did shit. He was like, yeah, he was talking about how motherfuckers talking about how he don't be shooting people and all that. He's like, yeah. He's like, I can talk as crazy as I want though.
Who said that?
Kanye, because at the end of the day, nigga, you can't lock him up. He know he ain't did no freaky shit. He know he ain't. Boom. When you know you ain't got no dirt on you, it do come with a different type of confidence.
I feel like Kanye don't be in no type of weird shit. I don't see that nigga in no type of weird shit.
Kanye is just his own worst enemy.
Yeah, he is like
Bro,
he be his own world.
Kanye
I'll
get
be
in
this way.
trouble when he by himself too.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I saw on TikTok this lady was like, my experience with Kanye West, and then she starts off talking about how she was like at a like a little after party with him at his crib, and his homies were there, and I guess like, and I was like, fuck, I was like, this shit about to be the next viral shit, about to ruin yet. I was like, damn, I was like, my nigga a freak, and then she like, his friends were making me real uncomfortable trying to be pushy. That nigga they came in, pulled her to the side. Are you okay? I said, man, like, that's my champ right there. That's my champ right there, man. So
We love Kanye, man.
and then we talk
We
about
all Kanye.
He just
stands.
say crazy stuff, but he cool.
We love Kanye, man.
Stuff that I don't always agree with.
And he's mentally ill, so like you can't really like come on. man.
Exactly.
Cause I've been telling motherfuckers for years, bro. His
got
mom
CTE.
dying.
His mom
fucked him up.
dying messed him
Because,
up.
bro, like as a person that mom passed away, that's some shit. If you don't take care of it, that shit will eat you alive. Pause, bro. For real. Like
Let me
that
say
shit will.
this too, like we all like had a homie whose brother was probably a little, you know, on the spectrum. That's
Yeah.
a nice way to say it.
Yeah.
But the mom know how to control that nigga. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like, he start wild and she wow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He cool.
So you know how to
That,
talk.
that's
to
how.
him.
That's what
Yeah.
Kanye was. I mean, Donda was for Kanye.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Fact. You can tell it from like his whole run when she was alive. You can tell it's a lot of the shit. Of, oh, these niggas silly.
Niggas.
Yeah.
Hot today, alright. Niggas potted by it. Nigga.
These niggas silly.
Not fighting Joe.
But right before the interruption.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Shout
for
out
us
to
to get to
Coors.
the next topic, it's similar to this one, but it's the reaction for whoever seen the Quiet on Set documentary. How many people here have seen it?
Yeah, Dan Schneider, you're going to the bad place, Dan Schneider.
Okay.
You're going to the bad
You
place.
said look. Okay, y'all two haven't seen it?
I ain't
Alright,
seen it.
missed the first
I heard about it, but I
episode.
ain't seen it.
The
Well,
first
I
episode
watched-
probably was the weakest.
Okay, but did Dad touch any other kid?
Nah.
So
So they
that's
did.
what I was thinking.
Hold
Like,
on.
he didn't touch
I'll give you like a quick one.
Okay.
So essentially, Dan is a fucked up person that's even horrible boss. So he was just one of them niggas where it was like, in there it seems like this. He was treating, he was treating the women unfairly for sure. And he was just a dick boss. He was the kind of boss where one of the ladies that came out said some shit like, he was like, hey, I'll give you $100 if you eat 2 pints of ice cream. Like shit like that. I was talking to, because I was watching my girl yesterday, and I was telling him like, that's some shit I've seen on some frat level, stupid nigga type shit, you feel me? Oh my god. Stupid type nigga, like, you know, just doing silly shit with power type thing.
Right.
So he was doing a lot of that, getting massages on cam when he was like directing shit. He would have somebody from a wardrobe come over and like massage his shoulders, usually a woman. So, you know, he's being sexist, he's being super shit, but it wasn't nothing that he, so far, nothing came out of him touching children, at least in the documentary. And Nickelodeon did, they did background checks and they did investigations, internal investigations. They never found anything of that stature with him. The biggest, like, I would guess, scarlet letter on his vest essentially would be that he let 3 pedophiles.
Yeah.
He hired 3 pedophiles. But they, from so far what I was seeing, only a few had like priors. But this was before niggas were doing background checks like that.
Right.
So if you were like set and simple jobs, motherfuckers wasn't doing background checks because motherfuckers getting paid on the table back then.
Can
I know a
ask
lot
you
of us.
question?
Go ahead.
With him, 2 questions. So I think did he have a relationship with Amanda?
Yes.
Because she was underage, right?
Yes, but I don't think it was an inappropriate relationship. They didn't at least. Yeah, Amanda Bynes. Yeah. So they definitely talked about that, and the only inappropriate thing was he was trying to get her emancipated. He was trying to help her get emancipated, which is basically when you're a child, you can become an adult. So you go to the court basically saying, hey, I'm a child actor, I get paid a lot of money, and my parents are trying to, you know, take my money or trying to control my life, so on and so forth. But I want to work to this degree as adults. I want to be treated as an adult. Mm-hmm. And the court, you know, basically say yeah or nay to you when you bring whatever you bring to prove your, you know, the reason why you should be emancipated. That was one thing, but it sounded like Amanda came to him when was saying it in the documentary. Like I said, that's alleged, that's how I took it, but it could be vice versa. He could have talked her into it. It was very vague how they explained it inside the documentary though, because they definitely were trying to make him the villain, but it was like, imagine you're trying to make, you know, this person the bad person, but then you're like, oh yeah, but there was 3 other whole pedophiles that actually did shit, but this nigga was the one that hired him, and it's like, bro.
And I ain't like that.
Yeah, and it was like, bro, at the same time.
He knew this.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't know.
When they did, he got him out of there.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. It was he kind of steamrolled him, and everybody was like, "Well, it should have been more to talk about." It's like, what the fuck? How do you want him to come out, especially back then, and talk about it? Like, there was nothing. How you want me to roll this out? Like, you want me to do a commercial about it? Like, what you want me to do?
Exactly.
So
I think they should be more mad at the people that was working on the set that knew those people.
Yeah, but let me finish telling real quick. No, you got it. Let me finish telling real quick. So, towards the end. It was Drake Bell. He was the victim of one of the pedophiles. It was a little girl that was a victim of one of the pedophiles, and the other one, he was a stage actor. He was one of the
Pickle Boy.
Yeah, Pickle Boy was the worst one. We gonna get to him. I got you. But so Pete, they had the last dude was like, he was a set designer, and he was fucking with one kid. He took a kid out to the parking lot. I don't know if he ever did anything with the child, but he took the child out to the parking lot when the child was like 9 years old, and he got caught doing that shit when the child that he took out wasn't like a superstar. So he was targeting the children that were like more of like the addict, you know what I'm saying? Because if you ever watch like All That, they had a bunch of children that were, you know, that wasn't the main, you know, actors, I guess. So, you know, I forgot the word for it. But yeah, basically the supporting actors and stuff like that, yeah. The supporting cast members and shit. But yeah, let's get back to the worst pedophile in this documentary, which was, if y'all ever seen the earlier days of All That, there was a skit they used to do with Pickle Boy.
I remember that
and
shit, bro.
That dude, you can Google it. If you got a phone, you can Google that shit. And he was the worst one. He was the one that got to Drake Bell, and Drake Bell basically said, imagine the worst thing someone can do to you at the age of 14 or 15, and that's what it is. He did to me.
I'm not victim blaming, but like he should have.
Cause
hindsight is 20/20 always.
Yeah.
But dog, trust the judgment of these people over your dad.
But no, but you
You know
gotta,
what I mean?
see
Like,
it.
What
I see
happened
what
was
you're
that, like
saying.
his dad was trying to tell
His
him.
dad
like,
was protecting him,
Yeah.
bro. Like his dad made sure, like even if he saw some frisky shit, like they rubbing on him.
you
Like,
talking about Drake Bell, right?
Yeah,
You
Drake
gotta
Bell,
think,
like, his
you would
dad was
you
like,
would think
nah.
making more money than your dad, right? You probably have a
Yeah.
bunch of them adults like, oh, your dad's trying to control you.
And that's
you're,
exactly-
you're the star of the
and
show.
that's
You're the one
exactly
who makes
what we're
money
doing.
here.
It's the nigga with all the pickles.
I
Yeah.
blame the mom too, cause the mom should have fucking, you know what I'm
Yeah, 'cause
saying?
the mom got
They
lazy.
paying attention. He gonna be
Yeah.
lazy and let him. Like,
That's why
Did they
you
know
can
he
tell.
was getting?
No,
They
so Pete, in the
Because I only
documentary.
watched the first episode.
So I got you. So Pete, basically the dad off like rip. The dad was like, this nigga weird. You feel me? Like he always trying to he always trying to be around my son. He was seeing where, and the crazy thing is, Pickle Boy helped out Leonardo DiCaprio when he was young.
Yeah.
Like it go deep,
He
nigga. It's
frisky with
crazy.
him, too.
Yeah.
Rubbing
So
on his
he
arm
was
and
yeah. So they
elbows.
showed an image of him rubbing like Leonardo DiCaprio elbow. Yeah, I got you.
I want to see who Pickle Boy is.
Yeah, I got you. But he was rubbing Leonardo DiCaprio elbow like from the shoulder down, like on some very sensual type energy, right? And he was saying he was doing shit similar to Drake. When the dad was there on guard, none of this shit was happening. But he started manipulating the dad and the mother, telling him like, oh, the dad's becoming a problem on set. Nobody wants to talk to him. He's making it hard for Drake. Drake's not going to be able to get any kind of roles. He's not going to be able to extend his career out farther because, you know, he's really hindering him, so on and so forth. So eventually, Drake started to believe this shit and was like, you know, I want to, because again, he's a kid. Exactly. Because again, he's a kid. He wants to do this shit because he wants to, you know, bring his family and make money, so on and so forth, because his family was kind of poor at the time. So he believes him. He's like, hey, you know what? You are doing that, right? So they basically go to court. They give all the power to the mom. The dad tells the mom, hey, you want power? You want the money? Here, take it. I won't give a fuck. But one thing, do not allow him be around this dude. No, under no circumstances is Drake to be around by himself. The moment she gets power, she like, oh, I'm not driving an hour and a half to drop you off. Call the same dude. She just told him. He just told her, don't bring him around my son whatsoever. She literally was like, oh, he can pick you up. He can drop you off. He can take you to Disneyland. He can do all this shit,
all
right?
that shit, bro.
And
Yes, bro.
then
Yes,
because he was an hour and a
bro.
half away, guess what? Oh, I don't feel like driving tonight. You gonna spend the night. Bro, so this
All that,
happens.
bro.
So this happens,
All that,
right?
bro.
For like a 6-month period, right?
What?
And then he gets a girlfriend. Drake Bell gets a girlfriend. When Drake Bell gets a girlfriend, he goes to the girlfriend's house. It takes the mom 10 seconds, he says. The moment the mom notices, the nigga, Pickle Boy, start fucking calling his phone. Like, like back to back to back to back to back. When he didn't pick up, he started calling his girlfriend mom house phone. Same energy. So the mom like, okay, this is weird, right? So she pulled Drake to the side, and Drake was like, you know, she's like, what's going on? And Drake's like, oh, nothing, you know, it's nothing. She like, hey, family, no 40-year-old man is calling no child like this. What's going on? Mm-hmm. And he still was trying to lie to her and shit. She's like, you know what, we're gonna take you to the therapist. So he tells the therapist, like, yeah, it's been weird, but thank God we called it before anything happened. But in reality, it's already been happening. Right?
In the worst fucking way.
Exactly. So this happens like 2 weeks later. He gets on the phone with his mom. They get in like a slight argument, and that's when he just basically tell her everything. They go and do the investigation. They call the police. But the sick part was that the police back then, they didn't have like, you know, same technology we had now, so they had to get a confession from him. So they had to call. They made Drake call this nigga and then basically try to get him to say what he did then, which he ended up doing. But the sick part was they went to court, right? So they get to court, they're about to, lock him up essentially, right? They got all evidence. He said he went there and the Pickle Boy side was filled up with people. And not only that, there were stars there. Like people that he knew, like people you know. If I show you these people, you're gonna be watching him in a movie. He was over there like, oh, the Pickle Boy, he good. Like they're sending letters to the judge telling him like, hey, you know, he was probably being suggestive towards him. He was probably trying to, egg him on. Like, I don't see him doing that on his own volition. He had to be tempted. Like, stuff like that, bro.
Describe Pickle Boy.
How old
Pickle
was
Boy
Drake?
is
At first,
like 14. No, but Pickle Boy was
I'll
No,
edit a picture.
we respect all LGBT, but he was a gay man. You feel me? So that's why it makes sense why people would say, you know, he might have egged him on and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe Drake was gay, shit like that. You know,
Yeah.
things like that. But I feel you on that last part, but I'm not tripping off of that because they didn't know. You feel me? Like say like this: if you got in trouble for some shit, and they'd be like, "Yo, Isaac did this and Isaac did that," and I couldn't believe it.
I feel
You know what I'm saying? I would straight up be like, nah, Isaac, as long as I'm
I feel
Isaac,
you on
you've
that.
been a good man, this and that. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping off of that part, but it was shocking though at the same time.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
But the reason why I feel you on that,
Mm-hmm.
but this the nail in the coffin for me, the reason why I don't believe that shit, and I fully get what you're saying, but this motherfucker, bro, this was the one that fucked me up. So Pete, there was another kid, I forgot he was on all of that. He was no racial, but he was a white kid, glasses, so on and so forth. He said when they went to a barbecue at Pickle Boy house and shit, and they were all there, and Pickle Boy like pulled him to the side and was talking to him, and he said he went to the garage, and the garage was Planet of the Apes themed for some reason, right? Yeah. And he said he had a picture of a clown in the middle of it, right? And he was telling him like, hey, I remember seeing that clown somewhere. Bro, the man turns around the picture and says, to my loving friend, it's a letter on the back. To my loving friend, I hope you keep your head up. I hope you're doing great. From your friend, John Wayne Gacy, bro. John Wayne Gacy is a serial killer, bro. That did, you know, child molestation and shit like that.
Now,
bro.
I didn't see this part. He was being a pen pal with this nigga.
Yes.
This nigga was a clown and molested young men.
Yes.
And would kill young men.
Right.
And I think, I don't know.
It was like 30 bodies on his house.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like, bro, John Wayne Gacy. This is back in the 70s.
I think Milwaukee. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's Dahmer.
Yeah, that's
Dahmer. Milwaukee.
Yeah, but hey, John Wayne Gacy got a picture, I'm pretty sure, with a president or some shit like that.
What the?
But nah, that nigga.
Yeah, bro, like I said, you got a phone? John Wayne Gacy, bro. He's one of
the Pickle Boy dude. He a little fat, Mexican.
Yeah. If you've seen his clown, you'll know what I'm talking about. You've seen that shit in horror movies, bro. Like that motherfucker is, that motherfucker is. But when I seen that shit, even the kid, the dude that was telling the story, he was like, I didn't know exactly the extension of what he did, but he was like, I knew that was a fucking serial killer.
Oh,
and he was like,
I'm sorry. My other question for you, because I had two. The other one was, with him, he made the scripts, right?
Yeah.
Dan Schneider.
Yeah.
Now I seen the Ariana Grande.
That was some shit. I was about to get to that. I got you.
And because I know y'all saying like the pedophiles and fuck them niggas too, like fuck everybody in that shit, but y'all ain't feel like that was weird. Like,
no, with Dan Schneider, that was the shit that I was about to tell these niggas.
Bro, let me show you the tweet. Let me show you the tweet.
Because he would have very subjective clips.
Bro, this is a tweet from 2013, right? And this is his account, right? He acts like kids, like, oh, salmon cat tomorrow, right on the bottom of your foot. Take a picture and use salmon cat Saturday, and we'll retweet it and follow. And it's a bunch of kids, right, posting their feet under this thread that is ran by Dan Schneider. It's still up to this day. You feel me?
Wow.
Like a bunch of children, like with feet pics, all under that stuff.
Because he had very subjective shit. So like you said, Ariana Grande thing. There was a time where Ariana Grande's in a skit, right? And she's leaning over the bed, bro, pouring water in her face. There was another time where she's like sexually moving a potato, trying to milk it, trying to get milk out of the potato. And then there was another one where it's like,
even like the slime.
Come on, she's like 16 at the oldest, bro. And then like on all that, there was a bunch. And I know if y'all watched all that, you remember seeing this shit. There was always some kind of shit spurking in somebody's face. Stuff like that. There was another one they were talking about where they were like, they had the sugar and coffee, where they had them drinking like sugar and coffee, and it would create this like mucus kind of like fluid that would drip in, you know what I'm saying, that looked subjective, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a lot of like shit that Dan Schneider was writing that you could tell was like, this is for a certain audience.
People sucking on their feet.
So
like,
that's why I was like,
he
Gibby deserves all the ridicule he getting, for sure.
The kid Gibby from iCarly, the little boy used to put his shirt off, like, he wasn't allowed to have a shirt on set. Like, he had to have it off for episodes. You feel me? Like, all the girls and like the foot jokes, you know, like the foot logo for Nickelodeon. You feel me? Like all that. There were like videos of them Ariana Grande sucking on her toes, bro. And the videos of him around, like with the camera going around to the people, like the girls would get like visibly uncomfortable when he was around them. Like, and that's not for no reason. You feel me?
Nigga got a foot fetish.
But yeah, that motherfucker is going to hell for sure. Bro's going to hell. So it's just like, if you get a chance to watch that shit,
He's going to hell.
facts, you get a chance to watch that shit is crazy. Because at the beginning they say that shit like, oh, this shit gonna fuck your childhood up. I was like, let's see. But that shit really did. Because I was a big person of like all that.
Bro, when I saw the dancing lobsters.
Facts.
Oh my God, nigga. I was like,
bro. So no, the dancing lobsters didn't do anything, but he was like, it was a part of one of the skits where he was like, it was on the Amanda show where she had like a jewelry skit where she was like a judge and shit. And she would judge different people and be like, you get sentenced to getting beat up by 3 dancing lobsters, stuff like that, right? But those were the normal skits. Yeah. But then they did the one where they were doing like a Fear Factor skit, right? And they were saying like, basically they were getting tortured. Like, none of this shit was fun for them. Like, there was one where they had the black kid dipped in peanut butter, right? And then put dogs to lick him. And if you know anything about black history, they literally fed black people to dogs. So it's like, when you're doing this kind of shit, it's crazy. You feel me? And then, like, they had another one where they covered somebody fully in worms. They dipped somebody's head in, like, mud. Like, shit like that, where it's like, these are 14-year-old kids. I remember watching that skit and I was thinking it was cool, but now in retrospect as an adult, it's like, bro, that shit is extremely dangerous for these fucking children.
They had a Pickle Boy skit, right?
Yes.
Where they had the dude from Everybody Loves Raymond in the bathroom, and bro's like putting the pickle through a hole in the door,
I just seen that.
and bro takes it and is like eating like seductively,
drooling and shit.
I
play
ball,
and
man.
he's like, He's like, it's a good pickle. He's gonna party.
Was this nigga on it?
And they look like
no.
Was he on his knees?
No, but he
he was sitting down.
He was sitting down on the toilet, bro.
Right.
He slid a
pickle
through the wall.
He's like, I'm
like through the hole in the wall.
Slid a pickle through the wall.
Yes.
He's like, oh, this is a good pickle.
Niggas on the toilet, hole in the wall.
Yeah.
It's a door. It's the hole in the door. Yeah, like where the door handle would be is like the hole there.
Glory hole, nigga. Yeah.
No, I know.
I got this person on TikTok be like posting like regular clips from like all that. I managed to like it was right in front of our faces the whole time. And I'm as an adult, I'm watching this like this is ridiculous. Like there's like a compilation of like suggestive like face shots in this. It's like 20 videos. Just girls, young girls. In their face, like liquids in their face.
Niggas got a complexion.
Bro, because as a kid,
you're
you're
like, this the hub? What the fuck?
As a kid, you're like, oh, this is like random, it's funny, But I watch it back to the adult, I'm like, this is in front of my face. Like, this is perverted, bro.
Bro, there was
was fire.
Fact, they had a fucking, they had an actress come from there and shit. She was basically saying, like, when they would have them wear bikinis. When they would wear bikinis and shit, they would make them stay in the bikinis. Like imagine you shoot a 5-minute set, right? Yeah. Then they would be like, just put y'all clothes on over, and then we gonna shoot the rest of the sets. And then like meanwhile, while they're shooting this 5-minute, little clip for the show, this shit takes 3 hours. Why?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, yeah, I guess you could put them in bikinis. It should be cool, but why are they in 2 pieces and you feel me? Like a lot of skin is showing, and when you're doing this, you're being very subjective about it. You feel me? And then they were saying like just all like he said with the skits and shit. But the one that got me, man, was when I was saying earlier about Drake, bro. Like that one, I think it's episode 2 and 3. That's mostly for him, bro. Like it's just heartbreaking, family, because it's like. As a kid, I grew up loving Drake and Josh. Drake and Josh is my favorite show.
Yeah, all the hoes too,
bro.
Yeah, Drake and all the hoes.
So seeing that shit, I'm like,
I'm trying to be like Drake.
Drake is supermodels. Like Drake is everybody.
Working at movie day.
Movie right. Wait, say 2 words. Miss Ready,
Also, Johnny Bravo type shit.
For real.
You know about the Drake Bell allegations though?
Yeah. Oh, they said that at the clip that he was like messaging a teenager or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, y'all know more on that. Drake Bell.
Yeah.
I said, apparently he was
come full circle.
He was just like texting like underage girl. I think she was like 16 or 17.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like nothing too crazy. But he was still texting like a 17-year-old. You know,
Was it getting sexually though?
If you getting arrested for it, I'm pretty sure it was somewhere.
Oh, yeah, he got a little
I didn't know he got arrested.
Yeah,
And I heard he moved to Mexico after that or some shit, right?
Nah, he moved to New Mexico.
He was there, but it was
New Mexico?
He
But
moved to New Mexico.
he admitted to it.
But he admitted to it and he was working through it.
But
But I don't
Wait,
know.
so is he a?
no,
Nah.
it was nothing like that. Like nothing that incriminating, you know. But he admitted to it.
Like that,
Like basically, he snitched on himself. He basically went from how it's presented in the documentary. It seemed like he realized the shit that he was doing was foul, and then went to the cops himself and was like, "I'm doing this.
Like I need help."
Yeah, I need help." And they, prosecuted him, did what they need to do with him. But he went and got the help he needed.
So basically, like, and I ain't making excuses, but like, it sounded like he was probably messed up from his.
Exactly. I think it's that, but hey, this shit not right either way. This shit not right.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? But
with kids that
Nah, but you ain't tell him like that. He was filming that nigga like.
Yeah.
It Drake foul, bro.
Yeah, he did Drake crazy.
Wait.
Foreign objects.
Like I said,
like
the worst shit.
Whoa.
The best way he
This not
described it.
allegedly either. This is on the file.
Facts. This
So
is the
what
best way he described it is the worst thing you can imagine somebody doing to you at that age sexually is what he went through.
Wait, so he was
Okay,
fucking.
no, he was asleep. All right.
Yeah.
And then one day he woke up.
And he was being sexually assaulted.
He did. That's what he said. And then in the paper it said oral copulation.
He made Drake give him head.
Yes.
Bro, oh, he made him get that. That's what that means.
Who got head?
So
I thought that just
He
meant
said,
like.
he said, who got hit? Hold on.
Essentially, Drake did everything that you can imagine. Somebody doing to you sexually.
Yes.
So
Everything.
Filmed him, all that.
So wait, hold on. All right. So is the nigga doing it to him or he doing it to the
The
nigga?
nigga doing it
That's
to
what I'm trying to
him.
figure
But
out.
I think.
But he said, Drake
forced
said
him to do
he's
some
done
shit
it to him.
And
So it was a vice versa situation.
Yeah, Pickle Boy, man. Pickle Boy was out of control, bro.
Yeah.
And this nigga out like now?
Yeah.
Like what?
I think
He only did
out
6
now.
years.
Yeah, 16 months.
He did
You know what
6
I'm saying?
years, ended up on the set of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
no.
Yeah, we laughing
No,
at Diddy and shit.
they called him.
Hey,
Disney got his ass, but Disney hired him.
I was finna say he got
Disney hired him. He was there for like 6 months, 7 months. Yeah, and then they called it, and they were like, they asked him about it, like, hey, what happened with your like case? Like, you went to jail for it type shit. And he was like, well, everything has been, he said, that issue's already been handled. And they hired him off that basis.
That was it.
And then they eventually found out what he went to jail for, and then they fired him. But I don't think he got to nobody on there because with Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, their family was very like that. Like they wasn't bullshit. You feel me? They wasn't bullshit. Cause it was the crazy part is no racial. All the black kids that were on the show, their parents were very prominent, and they ended up getting kicked off for that shit.
Where was that nigga Josh at?
Josh,
I think Josh got a good family too.
Yeah,
You know what
Josh,
I'm saying?
and also
I
with
think
Josh
got a Hollywood family.
Facts.
You feel me?
Also with Josh,
I'm not sure.
I don't think Josh knew because Josh had gotten under fire because he kind of like spoke on like Dan's behalf like a couple weeks ago, like about the thing, like, oh, it didn't happen to me, you know, like I wasn't aware of all this going on. People were like, how did you not know? Like he even put out a statement like, sorry to the people who this happened to, XYZ, you know.
But no,
it wasn't what I went through.
To piggyback off what you're saying, there was a bunch of kids because they were like, bro, in the documentary, when they're going through Pickle Boy and shit, all these motherfuckers, it was one of the black female cast members, when you see her, you'll be like, oh, I remember her. She was like, you said, she was over there like, I have, and she had like a fucking yearbook with him writing a note to her. Still to this day, she was like, I still got this shit. She was like, when you be on the set with him, he was a cool dude. Everybody was cool with him. Like, he didn't seem out of the ordinary. He like none of these motherfuckers seemed crazy, but they hung out with the parents. Right. The parents were cool with him. Like these ain't like you know it. Only one that knew it was Drake Pops. Drake Pops was the only one that peaked game. He was the only one. Everybody else was like, he was cool on set. We don't remember him doing that. Like, it was shocking.
But when you a child molester, you can see in a lot of those cases, they won't touch every kid.
Oh yeah,
because they gonna try to make sure shit's clean. So I might give him candy, and he might do something to that kid, and he might give this kid candy and not do shit to him. So then when that shit get to court, well, I gave all these kids candy and nothing ever happened to them. So why is he saying something? That's how that shit.
Crazy.
They be doing that shit, and that's like not okay. So he got 6 years.
6 years. He got 6 years. Got out and landed Sweet's Life, Zach and Cody. Within 3 months of getting out of jail, it seemed like. I'm not exactly on that 3 months, but he got on Zach and Cody set. Yeah, he got on the set. Then they fired him, but
see, that's what y'all need to be green lighting, bro, in these streets.
Oh yeah,
bro.
but
go ahead and take care of him.
there was
They
another
should
dude.
take care of nigga in jail. They come on.
Oh, yeah,
Nowadays you've been done in jail.
Yeah, but hey, oh God. But hold on real quick. Then there was another dude that was doing like set design. His job, another pedophile, his job was to shuttle the kids on the set and then off the set, right? So he was to basically when it was time to shoot, he would go get all the children, put them on set, they'll start recording, and when it was off set, basically he would take them off. But he was basically a guardian for the kids when they were around, you know, the camera and stuff like that, things that could hurt them, essentially, right? This motherfucker, hope he died in hell too. This motherfucker went around and was collecting memorabilia from little girls, bro. Like, it had Ziploc bags with a 9-year-old girl underwear in it. Like, bro, taking pieces of hair, taking toys, taking things they would touch and play with, and putting it in Ziploc bags. And then he sent one girl that was an extra through email a picture of himself masturbating, bro.
He'll be the dirt.
That's why I'm like, bro. That's why I was like, bro. If that's me, bro, I'm calling. Hey, Keani Bell money, bro. We going to, you going to have to get me.
This stuff is so sad. These are these kids like developing years. Like they're already different because they're not in public schools because they're famous, and now they're just with all these grown men who are treating them this way. So this is why they tweaked out. This is why Amanda Bynes crashed out.
Yeah.
This is why people like Drake Bell, Orlando Brown, these people crash out because they have no structure. They have no idea of normalcy.
They don't know who they are, bro.
Exactly. Like if you were Orlando Brown, you don't know. Like they're like, oh, he's a tweaker. He doesn't know what normal is. He never had that.
He's been a child actor for like a long time too. Like I think even he was doing diaper commercials. Like,
commercials,
you know what I'm saying?
Family
Like,
Matters, like
all that,
Cosby Show, all this stuff.
Like, he's not a regular person.
He don't know what normal is.
He don't
like,
know what that is.
That's crazy.
It's just sad, man.
These kids have only acted like real kids and never been real kids.
Yeah, exactly. And that's helping you escape. You know, watching them and them doing that shit is helping them escape. You know what I mean? That shit was fucking me up.
Bro, that's a crazy like trick, bro. Like that's like damn, bro.
Like wow. Yeah, man. Like seeing Drake. Now you know, cause you watched it?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they showed the pictures of Drake when he was happy with Josh playing the guitar, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was like, man, that shit gangster too. Damn, bro. Like this nigga was going through that shit, and you know I'm watching the show, just happy to see this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And damn, bro. Like it's over there doing you foul, bro.
It's like
Wait, so
your mom's not even helping you.
The nigga already went to jail. He already got out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he already out.
Yeah, he was already out. He only did 6 years. After all that shit he did, and they had physical evidence, fucking, you know, testimony, all that shit. This nigga got 6 years, and I know motherfuckers that sold one crack rock and got 10 plus.
Exactly, bro.
Like that shit
Bro,
crazy.
talk about that shit, bro.
That
Like,
shit
real
crazy,
shit,
bro.
man.
That's the
That
reason
shit-
why
that
I be
shit's
like,
foul.
that's the reason why that's sick to me is like family. These motherfuckers, and the other dude, the one that had the
child porn.
porn,
Yeah,
that
bro.
motherfucker only got I think 18 months.
It's crazy.
18 months of taking little girls everywhere.
Bro,
Bro.
think about Jared from Subway.
Yeah.
Freaky Frog.
What
And then they get protected.
You don't know about Jared from Subway?
Yeah, man.
Well, he's such. I know he was like a little weirdo or some shit. But
Nah,
He not a little weirdo.
Convicted.
All the way, full blown.
Diddy.
Nasty.
You know what I mean? I don't even gotta say it.
Was
Let's
it
just
girls?
go with it.
Yeah, most like I think he wanted boys more to be real with you.
Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude is foul, bro.
Yeah.
Texting him like
Yeah.
wild shit.
Wow. Freaky
Wild
Frog.
shit.
He
Like
probably
13-year-old.
bang. Wanted to be on the
Why do they go so light on these people? Like there be so much evidence too. It's barely even allegations. There be proof, and they just get off like.
I think they made new laws.
That doesn't. It's either because they money or they
because that's not making it easy for nobody else that potentially like has went through this and has seen somebody get 5 months off it. It's like, well, what's the use of having my name out there? You know, being embarrassed. Because if you're a kid actor and that happened, they might not hire you for other stuff. And this is where your lot in life is. You feel me? I'm not gonna go forward with this, so I can be in here. My family's in here. I'm now blacklisted from Nickelodeon. If this is where my bread and butter is, you feel me? Disney's not gonna hire me. Then we're done. You feel me? My family moved out here. There's nothing. Some people just had to just take it. You know, it's probably people who didn't speak up. You know, because that's their paycheck. They got families too. You feel me? Their mom and dad probably not too wealthy. You know, they moved from wherever, Midwest to California or Florida to Nickelodeon Studios to do this, and you just gotta take it. They're telling you too, like, hey, you're gonna have to do this. We have to get into the cart. You know, you want your mom to be poor. You're a kid. You're like 12 years old. You're like, I guess you see all the money you have, the trip to Disneyland. Like, this is gonna keep happening, but you have to do this. Your parents are like, yeah, you gotta do this too.
Yeah, some parents be selling their kids. They be auctioning their kids.
Yeah, I saw that in the R. Kelly shit.
That's just nigga. No. Nigga, CJ can't go to R. Kelly house.
No,
nigga.
what?
Nigga?
No.
Nigga, my niece, none of them.
That's like sending your kids to Michael Jackson's house.
So if you know, here we go.
Mike did it. Hey, shout out to Mike. Nigga, you ain't doing that in here. Mike can't do it, bro.
Allegedly.
Mike had, bro.
Mike got hit by the feds and beat the feds.
Come on,
Rate.
Listen,
they got a 99% rate.
Come on. No
so
Diddy.
he the one.
No Diddy, bro. No Diddy. They pull up to Mike's crib, raid that whole bitch, bro. And then the kid that was alleging that Mike did stuff with him, right? You would assume you would have seen Mike's penis, right? No Diddy. That's a great question. What color is Mike's genitalia, nigga? Describe that. Describe Mike's dick. You seen it. What color is it? The nigga ain't know the color of the dick because they got Mike booty naked and took pictures of him.
Embarrassed that man.
Come on.
In his own house.
In his crib, bro.
Man, imagine that, bro.
And guess what? It ain't my dick. It ain't the color. You don't know it. Dang. Mike innocent.
Real shit.
So next time y'all niggas want to get on Mike, bro. Next time y'all want to get on Mike, bro.
You can't beat the fans. You beat the fans, nigga. You ain't do it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Now, but all that being said, I still would not send my kids to Neverland.
No.
Or I'm gonna be there with you. Cause nigga, all it take is a rumor for me with my kid. You feel me? I ain't got no kids. Y'all got kids. Nigga, y'all not letting that happen.
I'm reading. Yeah, it's going down.
Nigga, you gonna have to moonwalk out of this one. I don't even think about touching.
Like I said, all I'm calling is for bail money, bro. I'm in the cell already. What?
I just choked out Mike.
What?
Mike who?
Mike.
Mike
Jackson, not Tito.
Not Tito.
Mike.
Nigga said, damn.
I'm going hunting at that point. Yes, sir. That nigga going to the dirt today.
They got a whole tape of Kells though.
Kells.
Like we didn't know. We was kids when that happened, so we didn't know that. But they was selling that shit on the street like Porto.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like,
Hey,
you want to see R. Kelly piss on this little girl?
Bro.
The fact that he was free for so long is crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
it's not even a legend. Like
as a kid, like I'm hearing like, oh, R. Kelly peed on people. Like as a kid, you feel me?
I'm laughing at it.
And
I was about to say the Boondocks had a whole skit on there.
Dave Chappelle had a skit about it too.
That's why that was to me that was the most like least climactic one when they were like, yeah, he going to jail. I'm looking like, bro, why was he free?
That should have been got it.
Yeah,
I don't think Kelly even tried to.
He made it.
The documentary. That's what it was.
He said about
the documentary really.
That's all it
That
needed.
was a great documentary.
That's all it needed.
Lock the nigga up.
It make you an R. Kelly fan and then make you hate him at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
They start off. He's so talented.
The nigga can't read or write, but he wrote all these songs.
Yeah,
Bro,
Like,
he
bro,
wrote
that's
down home
crazy.
for Michael Jackson, bro.
Like,
That's amazing.
They built that nigga up.
Nigga wrote, I believe I can fly just watching Jordan. Like, nigga.
That's
That's in churches, graduations, nigga, weddings, nigga,
like,
everywhere. That song is everywhere. Space Jam, nigga. Space Jam, nigga.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm like,
Now
damn.
all his shit bolted, bro.
It
All
is.
his
It
shit
sounds
bolted.
disgusting, man.
Oh, it's
I ain't gonna lie.
It's still hard. It's still hard.
You crazy, Joe?
You be bumping Cal still?
Yes.
I ain't
still
bumping no
bumping
Kels.
Kels.
Running Cal?
I'm bumping Kels. I don't care.
No ignition remix, bro.
I was playing on my playlist and it just came on. So
What song came on?
Give me some of that.
Like yeah, if it come on, it'll come on. But I'm not
Where?
gonna like search it up.
I was about to say, I don't think that shit come on Spotify. It don't
When the
Spotify.
woman set up, bro, that shit hit.
Oh, after
Bro, that
give a
beat
fuck,
is
bro.
insane.
Which
He
one?
got
When a
some,
woman's fed up.
Bro,
he
that
got
shit
some,
so crazy.
he got some music, bro. Like,
No, he do.
like, this nigga one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Like, he would be the king of R&B without the alleged
I thought
allegations.
Fiesta was ass, bro.
I mean, shit, hey.
Is that an album
West
list?
Coast,
That
nigga.
song, like, I don't like that shit.
Hey,
Wow.
I don't know. Dame Dash went in the video.
There was a freak off there. There was a freak off there.
Not the freak.
That nigga was all up in the video.
So who do you think have more freak offs, Kels or Diddy?
No, they had
I
competition
think
about this,
I think
man.
R. Kelly did.
You think R. Kelly got more freak offs?
Yeah, because they got R. Kelly. So
No, I
yeah, he
think
definitely had to
Diddy.
do more.
I think Diddy been doing this shit since he got cause Paul, y'all know this motherfucker became a vice president of a record label at 20 years old with no experience, right?
Did he? No, but
Yeah.
he went to Howard too. He went to
No, listen.
Talk about, you know, wait, hold on. You know what he was doing at Howard though?
What? Stone Park.
Throwing parties.
Exactly.
Having freak offs at Howard.
That nigga, he good at beating cases too, pause. Cause the nigga, he threw a party and somebody got trampled to death.
Damn.
He beat that as an 18, 19-year-old.
Oh, this nigga was born to death.
This
Like,
nigga
yeah,
was
nigga.
some James St. Patrick shit.
Like,
Yeah, like he goes.
For real.
The Howard
For real.
freak off.
But not
Yeah,
Yeah,
Howard
so Diddy definitely had more freak
Howard
off.
freak off.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
What?
Howard
I
freak
know
off.
them bitches be bad, nigga.
But no, when he was going to Howard, right? He met an executive at a record label. I forgot the name. But he met a record label executive. The motherfucker made him quit school and was like, I'll just give you a job being a vice president. But from what alleged is, he was doing what Diddy would call favors
He was playing ball.
for him. And when he would do these favors, he would do certain things. Then he started doing favors for a said person
What
involved.
do you mean by favors?
He said it.
Anything I
last
asked you to do, boy.
Yeah.
Favor on your balls, is that what you said?
No, they did favors.
Wait, so
They
you
did
saying
favors.
allegedly
Allegedly.
you saying Diddy was doing the favors?
Yes.
Yes.
For said man?
Yes.
And what
And
was
then
it?
it's kind of
Andre?
weird.
Andre?
Yeah, Andre
For
something.
real?
Yeah,
So
Andre
this is where the
He
evil
from Arista
started.
Records.
Yeah.
And then
Arista.
Diddy got game. He said, "Oh, I can just make niggas do favors." for free."
Exactly.
You know, and that's the thing. Like, we was talking about Kels and Diddy. I think Kels is really sick. I think Diddy do it, like, for fun. I ain't even, like, you know what I mean? Just the power shit. Like,
Yeah,
I can fucking do it. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's why he
It
do it.
seemed like R. Kelly stuff was like, it was weird, but it was like a little more consensual than Diddy stuff. Like,
Whoa.
Like R. Kelly was just doing a lot of stuff with people who might have been like, you're R. Kelly, you know. But who to say Diddy isn't doing stuff like
have
that?
consent with a minor.
No, like when
Never.
he was with like Aaliyah. That was one of the things that was like the big deal for him. You know, like he was like peeing on people. You know, like doing all that. So it's like
Detroit Pistons.
I feel like Diddy was like
shout.
pressing hits on these dudes. Like this was like you're doing this or you'll die. You know, like R. Kelly just like
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like R. Kelly was doing, well, I don't know, they said that he was locking bitches in rooms and shit, and slapping motherfuckers saying like the Bulls.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He asked the
He
girl
said,
what her
"Fuck
favorite
LeBron,
team
bitch."
was. She said Cleveland. It's not funny. And then
He was locking you on cages.
No.
no, allegedly.
In a room.
Oh,
Yeah,
in
it's
the
not
room.
no better, but at least you got a little more space.
Damn. This shit is crazy.
This
Hey,
bitch-
hey.
Dang, I didn't know Kelly was like that. That's
No.
crazy.
No, Kels popped the woman for saying her favorite team was Cleveland.
Yeah, not that I.
She might have the only basketball player she might have known was LeBron James.
You like LeBron?
You know what I mean? Every woman knows who LeBron is. He might have been the only nigga she knew. And she got slapped for that, bro.
She like Mo Williams?
Come on, man.
That's
Damn,
crazy.
man.
She
You
calls
know
LeBron?
what
It's so crazy to me because I'm like, these dudes at one point were quite normal. They got so much power that they just like
Diddy
never
was
get
never
told.
Nah, Kels was never normal either. He got
Do you
molested.
think, do you
He
think
got
they were,
molested when he was like
do you
4.
think they were ever like regular or some shit happened along the way or was like power got to their
No, I
head?
think Diddy, he got his first taste of power, and then he couldn't take, like, he just like, man, because this is the thing, I think he was always a man that may have had an attraction for the opposite sex. I mean, the same sex. So I think that was always within him.
All right.
You feel me? And then you get your money, and you can get that off, and then you can blackmail other motherfuckers. And you got enough money, you can get the people you want. Because that's the thing, you could be gay, but you just gotta respect this motherfucker straight. So you like, I ain't gonna go after this motherfucker, right?
It's crazy.
You got a Billy, I'm gonna get you, boy.
Yeah.
Like now you
I
can
could-
He gonna do it nicely too.
Yeah,
You
let's
should-
go shopping.
You shouldn't say that.
Cause like now you
Mhm.
get what like you can have and like you
Can't
get it once,
expose
then it's like man that's the power, you know. Like now it's probably like a game to him. Like
Damn,
who
big
else
Yeah,
can
it's a
do it,
game
you know?
to him.
Cause they did say he be drugging them up. Like, bro, you wake up, he's sitting there, he got the TV ready. He said, yeah, this is what we just did. So,
That's crazy.
what you guys say about PD?
He's
Not,
going
not
for
a
the bad
damn
part.
thing.
Because, like, nowadays, if that comes out, you're the victim, everybody's going to support you, so on and so forth. 2003, though?
Boy, they're on
You
your
good?
head.
Fuck.
Yeah. Like, this, I don't know if you've ever seen Players Club. This is Players Club, bro.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you feel me? Like, this is
Yeah.
Players Club, bro.
Uh-huh.
This is a whole situation now. Like, you feel me? So now it's like, it's completely different. But that's why I think they're going to jail now, is because those bargaining chips they once had, they don't really hold weight no more. You feel me? So it's like, unless you were a willing participant, bro, you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to really worry about much. But yeah, I feel like, for me, I feel like Diddy was a person, like you said, not only with power, but I think even though it's fucked up and dark, I think this is shit that he learned from doing whatever the fuck favors he was doing for the people that found him.
Yeah.
And I feel like that sick tradition is what he was keeping to go on with that shit.
Becomes abuser.
And yeah, and I think, like you said, I think R. Kelly was just sick since he was young. But I think R. Kelly is a victim of only one thing, and that's the black community secret of, oh, somebody touched you, don't say nothing. Protect your family, protect that whole image. When he was younger, as an adult, that nigga deserves to whatever he get on God. When he was a kid, when they were saying like he got touched at 4 years old, I think that time he was the victim of simply that bullshit that black people kind of do. That happened, don't tell nobody. Let's not worry about that. Or you were asleep or something like that.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to, have that dark cloud over the family versus getting this motherfucker prosecuted for the shit that he did to your child. You
That's
feel
so
me?
crazy, man.
So yeah, because that's probably back to what I was telling y'all last week with Kendrick. That's what Kendrick was talking about with that last album. Motherfuckers being touched, motherfuckers having these black secrets in their family and shit, and motherfuckers not wanting to expose it because you want to keep the family looking good. And it's like in reality, it's to the detriment of your child. You feel me? A lot of these motherfuckers you see get out of jail, crashing out. Look at the same people now. They look real similar to those same people. I've seen a bunch of Drake Bells in my life, bro, that was crashing out with parts of gangs and shit, wondering why they was acting this way. Could have been very much so the reason why. You feel me?
Yeah.
And no one ever told their story. No one ever told them that they were a victim, and they crashed out and they made other people victims and feel the way that they felt. And I feel like that is the biggest problem of this whole situation is, one, no sexist, but fathers are important. Two, parents are important. Three, regardless of the mother or father, you need to keep eyes on your children, and you need to trust your child when they say something happened, for real.
Because like
So,
if these people got the help that they needed, it's like what would be the case if that ever happened to Diddy and Howard, or if things went a different way, like when he still in the music industry, like what would it be like? Would Biggie be alive? Would any of these dudes be alive?
I think so. I think the main reason of trying, because he wasn't trying to kill Tupac. He didn't mind if Tupac got hit up, but he was looking for Suge Knight because he was terrified of Suge Knight.
Mm-hmm.
People forget that minus 50 Cent and niggas of his stature, Suge Knight walking into a building scared niggas just by himself. Like there was a story that niggas was telling about like this group of rappers, I ain't gonna say their name, but these group of rappers that were very famous back then, seen Suge Knight on stage, and Suge Knight was just like me mugging him, and they cleared out, and they was 20 deep, and it's just Suge Knight there, and they cleared out. You feel me? And that's just how his energy was. So you go to a motherfucker like we were just talking about that has all the power, right? And then you get this other nigga that show up that is not only powerful, but is also 2 times your size and doesn't give a fuck about none of this shit you're talking about and doesn't care about your influence, don't care about none of that shit. He West Coast, he gonna do what he wanna do. It's very, very, very hard for me to see him being like, oh, I want this nigga living. You feel me? Thus, when he did kill Tupac, everything tumbled anyways. So I think either way he was good with it. But is there any closing words y'all got on these subjects before we get out of here today? Well, that's another episode of Family Ties. Thank y'all. Like and subscribe to the video. We're on the road to 50 subscribers?
Yeah.
We're on the road to 50 subscribers.
50 to 100, man.
Yes, sir.
So get us to 50.
So help
man.
support us, get to our goal, and then, once we get to 50, we're going to try to get to 100.
Hell yeah, baby. And shout out to all the supporters that have been supporting the interviews, supporting this podcast, Family Ties. We got a lot more episodes coming up soon. A lot of shows that these guys are going to branch off and have as well. So just keep following. Let everybody know where they can follow y'all at, too.
You can follow me, Miller_9.
Anybody else?
And please subscribe.
G4.official.
I ain't even gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I got
But
no ass nigga.
see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day.
Yeah, man, I ain't flicking y'all off. You feel me? The haters. P. Diddy. Fuck you, nigga.
The Diddlers.